Anyways.
Hey, we're in a bit of a moment.
That's fine. Keep going.
Look, Captain, I don't want to say this because I'm afraid that the crew will look at me differently, alright?
I mean,
I think we've been through enough together that I don't think anyone would treat you differently.
He goes quiet for a few minutes.
I think that the sudden quiet is gonna like definitely cause Captain to go from like a sort of aggressive, like confrontational stance to more of like a sympathetic, not completely sympathetic, more like more sympathetic. Like, Lawrence, what happened?
My father wasn't the greatest, we'll put it that way.
did you kill him?
What?
Did
Ren.
you kill him?
Can you shut your mouth for 5 minutes, please?
I mean, I feel like it's been 5 minutes.
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
I put
Sorry.
a hand on Ren and say, just let the man speak, please.
Okay.
Man.
I swear. to
I
God,
see
if
no
that-
man here.
Speak, please.
All right, please continue. Please continue.
He wasn't the greatest. He was very mean to me in a certain way, and my mother would never believe me what I said, and eventually I got tired and attempted killing him. It failed, which is why I'm wanted. Which is why I'm afraid. Which is why I flinch when anyone, like what Ren just did.
I did that because you're about to do a bad thing.
Ren.
Ren, I do not think you are a good judge of doing good or bad. You are a criminal.
So is Captain, so is Lawrence, apparently.
I do not know of Captain's criminality. What did you do, Captain?
Isn't he a thief?
How do you know this? Did he tell you?
I don't remember.
Look, that's not important right now. We're talking about Lawrence.
Lenorm will look at Captain with like kind of like a, huh. I sort of figured, but I really didn't hope. I hope that it wasn't true. But
I mean, he
that-
stole the sword.
he didn't
I
steal
mean-
the sword.
Captain's gonna definitely look over at Ren and just kind of give him like the eyes like with daggers in his eyes.
But I'm trying to be supportive of Lawrence here, man. I mean, we have to tell him that. Or he tried to kill his dad. So what? Move on. You'll live.
He's
to-
gonna ignore the rest of what Ren said.
Yeah,
And he's gonna look
Lenorm-
over at
Lenorm-
Lawrence. Oh, sorry.
You just killed your dad.
Yeah.
What's the matter,
Lenorm
baby?
will like kind of like do the thing where like he shoos away Ren or just like doesn't like notice him and just says like, Lawrence, I feel the strife within you, the pain that you must be feeling from that memory and having no one listen to you and know that you're trying to tell the truth but they don't listen. And I know you tried to do a bad thing, but you were backed up into a corner. You, I think, had no choice.
I wanted to keep my sister safe as well.
Lawrence.
You did a bad thing for a good reason, and that's good in my book.
Thank
I
you.
do
Lawrence,
not
we all-
look at you differently.
Lawrence, we all have a past. We all have things that we're not proud of. And we can't let those things define who we are. The only person that we can change is the person we are right now. And the Lawrence I've known, the Lawrence that I've seen since we've come together has been nothing but brave and altruistic and supportive of the people around him. And that is the
what do you
that's
do?
the Lawrence that I know. And so, whatever you were before doesn't matter because what you are now is what defines who you are.
And isn't that the whole point of becoming a pirate? Throwing your
I-
past life away to live on the sea as a new person.
Lenorm, you surprise me sometimes. I wouldn't expect that from you.
I recently learned what a pirate is, and I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah? Well, I guess that's what we are, is it not?
Yes, but I do not like about the parts where pirates steal and commit crimes. But other than that, it seems like a pretty good gig.
We can cross that bridge when we get to it. But first, let's just talk about the pirate give up the life behind them.
But anyways, I do believe we have a relic to get. Correct.
Yes.
If
Get
Thank you,
out of this
Captain.
stinking
are you
hellhole.
recording?
I am.
Okay. Just okay, cool. Before we set off on whatever adventure it is that we will face ahead of us, I guess I should also come forward and make a bit of a confession. You're not the only one with a past, Lawrence. You see, I haven't been completely honest with all of you.
Shocker.
I mean, you're pretty honest.
Does
with me.
Lenorm say that?
No.
Please.
This
What
ship,
is it, Captain?
I mean, the most obvious is this ship. It doesn't belong to me. Well, at least not by payment. I stole this ship from a very dangerous and a very powerful man who very strongly resembles a certain just magical being that we saw in a tube there. But more importantly, before I lived as a criminal and as a thief and as a low-life, no-good, two-bit criminal, I had something that I've been running from for a long time. But it seems no matter how far I run and no matter where I go, I can't get away from it. You see, when we went into that laboratory and discovered all of these things about the unmade, I figured that this was where I'm supposed to be. I have a destiny. When I was a child, I was chosen as an awakened, and it's caused me some of the most heartache and pain in my life, but it seems that no matter how far I run, I can't get away from it, so I guess I have to just come to terms with it. That's what I am.
Lenorm will go up to Captain and put a hand on his shoulders and say, well, I do not know what this unmade business and this awakened business is all about, but we can talk about you stealing that ship. I'm sure that there is some redemption out there for you. As
I
a
mean-
paladin of heroism, I do believe in redemption, and that all evil can be cleansed and turned to good.
Lenorm, I appreciate that.
You do realize the redemption is the fact that without this ship, we wouldn't exactly be here, and we're gonna free this place of the time loop it's in. So if you think about it,
Maybe Maxima fated us to meet like this.
Perhaps.
I don't know if I believe that, but
No,
something
I'm
brought
sure
us
you will.
together.
I'm sure you will soon.
Upon the
No,
discussion of fated to meet, you happen to hear a rather strange cry in the common tongue from just outside.
Okay, well, whatever it is, it's gonna have to wait a moment. Let's get up on top side.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright. As you all go up the stairs and hurriedly rush, you see a very small boat approach you. Probably could only fit one or two people, but it flies the flag of Hadar, the place from which you came. And inside, I would like Fish to describe his new character.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
He
just to
just
be clear,
goes
as he's
on.
getting ready, this is
He
like
pops off
this is
at
like the
the
first day of the 5 days, right?
Yes.
crap, they
So
found
this
us.
is like we've just entered kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so starting from the beginning, the first thing you notice about him is that he is split between a red and white dragonborn. What he wears a very aqua-colored tunic with I don't know what the name for that is, but beads type things. Exactly. He stands actually pretty short for a dragonborn, like 5'9", and you can pretty much tell he's extremely out of his element here, being here, just from the sight of him.
I guess Captain's gonna step forward and is he entered our ship? Is he stepped on board our ship?
I assume.
Technically, yeah,
yeah.
that was just more convenience for me. No, he is on a small boat pulling up next to yours.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
say,
then-
whoa, nice investments
Yeah,
on those
he would
nets,
definitely
Captain.
definitely would have immediately considered you hostile. But Captain's gonna go up to the side of the ship and put his foot up on the side and be like, "Oi! What brings you to this part of the waters?"
I was.
These are dangerous lands. I don't think you want to be here.
Are they still flying the flag of Hadar?
No,
Are
I
they?
definitely don't think that. I don't think Captain would have flown it as soon as he got it. He would have taken it down.
Yeah. That's fine. Well, I'm looking for a ship.
The one you have isn't good enough.
No, was hired, actually. First
No,
job,
so you're
you
looking
know?
for someone.
Yes. Goes by the name Demark, I think.
Oh.
Lord.
There's no one here by that name. I'm sorry.
Pity.
You must be
Captain-
mistaken.
Pity
Captain, would you
rolls
like
a
me-
new character.
Would you like me to create some waves to push him back?
Not yet. Let's see what he's about before we
Hmm.
engage.
Well, I was just sent here to, I guess, check up on him. So. I don't know
Well,
if you can tell me
I
where
can keep
I
an
am.
eye out for him for you.
If you can tell me where I am and maybe give me a map.
Nobody
No.
told you where you are.
No, I just got here through that storm.
Oh, that's
Oh.
mighty unfortunate.
Oh,
Friend, you've stumbled into dangerous waters. This is Menehune, the islands of infinite recurrence.
Oh,
We've been
What?
here longer than you can remember, and yet we just got here.
That's such a good line.
Sorry, I can let somebody else
Lenorm-
talk.
Yeah, Lenorm
that's
will,
actually a
like,
really good line.
Lenorm will say, Captain, what's going on? And, like, kind of walk over.
It seems we've made some friends. They're looking for a Jonathan DeMarc, and I'm gonna
Alright.
look down at him and be like,
His name.
I'm gonna look down at him and just be like, don't say anything.
Do I see that this guy is a dragonborn now?
Probably.
Almost definitely you do.
Alright, Lenorm kind of goes wide-eyed and says, Captain, we must save him. Are you okay, traveler?
Other than being low on rations, I guess.
Captain, please, I beg of you. We need to get him on the ship.
Lenorm, you don't even know this man. He could be a danger to
Lenorm,
us.
He is
Are you
not
sure?
a danger. He is
By,
a
by the way,
valiant
by
dragonborn.
the way, he's like very, very late teenage years. Like he is very obviously still a kid.
I find it interesting that they send someone so young to follow up on this DeMarc fellow.
Well, this is a first experience for us both. I guess.
Captain, please.
Well,
he is,
not really
he's-
for me.
he
I've
is a
been through
part
this
of
many
my
times.
kin. He's one of my kin. He
looks
shouldn't be
bigger
a
than
bad
you.
person.
Yeah, you're a
You're
kobold.
Okay,
shorter than him,
well-
Lenorm.
Lenorm,
Oh god fucking damn it.
if you're a kobold, I'm sorry, if you're a dragonborn, what's the
Why are you so
what's
small?
what's the culture here? Is
No,
he going to eat us as soon as we come on board, or?
obviously not. Dragonborns do not eat people. They are
you sure
good,
about that?
valiant creatures.
I'm not so sure about that. I met one once.
You have?
Well,
I
I,
think we've
remember
all-
seeing one.
Captain,
I think we've all
please.
met at least one.
If,
I mean,
if
I
you
remember
have
seeing
faith in me, you have faith in my judgments, please. This is my one ask.
Lenorm,
We all have that one Dragonborn friend, you know him.
Lenorm,
Token
I'm choosing to
Dragonborn
trust
character.
you.
You will
I
not regret your decision, Captain. And if you,
hope you're
if,
making the right
if you
choice.
if you do regret it, I shall fall on my spear.
Well, I'm not asking that at all.
Can I
But,
hear this?
You
With
might
my
be
20
swapping the deck duty for a little while.
With my 22 passive perception, would I hear that?
I mean, I'm speaking loudly.
So okay. Thank you.
Friend, we also carry a dragonborn in our ranks, and he feels he can trust you. I'll
Yay.
throw out a rope, and you can come on board, and maybe we can sort out a little bit of what's going on here.
Okay. Thank you.
He'll throw over a rope.
Yep. I climb on.
I try to help him up as best as I can.
Simp.
Call him Simp.
My word, what's has gotten you all the way over here? I've never seen someone with such strange scales before.
Well, I guess I was just born like that, and also I was hired by a man named Michael to check up on a crew.
Michael, well, did he give you any other information than a name?
No, he just gave me Jonathan Demac.
That's,
Other than that, he gave me a ship description that looked vaguely similar to this one.
Well, I can promise you we haven't seen him in our time here, but we could help you keep an eye out for him.
Oh, thank you. Glad to make some
What's your name,
friends for once.
stranger?
Lenorm will say, may I ask for your name?
I just asked that. It's a mute.
Well,
Yeah, I
Lenorm
feel like hear that.
Lenorm would obviously cut you off.
Yeah, I want him to cut him off. Cinda.
Cinder.
Sender, that's a powerful name. My name is Lenorm.
Huh.
Lenorm of the Western Winds.
Where are you from, Lenore?
I'm from
The
close
Western
to Winterhold, but
Nice.
not from anywhere particular.
I'm from
I must say, you don't really look like a Cinder. You look more like a Spyro.
No.
I will strangle. I will turn on Echo Mic for the rest of this.
You dare.
Anyway.
Okay, do we want to continue?
Oh my god.
Cinder, I
Just server muted.
regret to inform you that we are in a predicament in this island. There has been a... Well, this might sound
Curse of
crazy, but
sorts.
yes, a curse. Time has been rewinding every 5 days, and we're on a journey to purge this curse and free these islands.
Is that how you've been here so long?
Yes,
How long have you been here?
Oh,
roughly a month, I think. Maybe 2. I
you're-
don't remember.
I would say we haven't been here more than 5 days.
You're approaching here 15 days. You're on 15 days right now.
We're in the Ides of March.
I would say
So,
we
I
haven't been
think
here
we
more
know.
than 5 days.
Have you guys been
Well,
through 3 or
including-
4 cycles? I think you've been through 4. You've been through 5 cycles?
I think we've
No,
been
I
through
I think we've been
5.
through 5.
Oh, then you're
Because
on.
including
Yeah.
the training session.
Then yeah.
Including the training session.
Yeah, I think I forgot the training session. Yeah, so I guess you guys have been close to a month.
Hey guys.
Well, who's the captain of this ship?
That would be yours truly, and I'm gonna hold out a hand to shake.
He's gonna shake, but it's gonna be like a weak handshake, not gonna lie.
Like a dead fish.
No.
Captain is not
not
returning
that
that.
dead.
Captain's handshake is very strong.
Brandon, what are you
Guys.
trying to say?
Isn't
But what's your name, Captain?
My name is Thomas Babblebrook.
Lenorm
Did
will
he
jab
did he
the
like
captain.
did he like stutter or anything like that?
Lenorm will jab
No, I don't think he
captain
did.
in
I
the
think he
thigh.
had that prepared.
Probably knowing Captain.
Lenorm will jab captain in the thigh and say, Captain, he is one of my kin. He is trustworthy.
Wonderful. I'm being straightforward with him.
Lenorm will frown at captain. I apologize for our
He's gonna go wide eyed, then kind of squint, then like just kind of go like, Well, thanks for the help, stranger.
of course.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure.
Thomas.
I'm quite a.
But
Thomas.
Thomas.
Sorry.
But
Nope.
I
You have a problem with my name?
Oh, I'm
Thomas.
just so used to calling you captain. It's weird to hear you actually.
Right. Well, let's not break the chain. Don't forget who I am. I'm
Guys,
captain to you
I
all of you.
have a thought.
You're in a ship called the Broken Link, dog.
What is your
The
thought,
link
Ren?
is broken.
Um, isn't it kind of convenient that we came here in the first day of the time loop, and then Birch came here in the first day of the time loop, and now he's coming on the first day of the time loop?
Time loops, bro. They just
I
act like
feel
that.
that is only coincidence, Ren. But I applaud you for pointing that out. That's a very sharp mind.
And that
Good
they all end
job.
up getting spit
Yes.
out on this side.
I don't know. Perhaps he's educated.
Educated on what? Do you think
He just
everybody-
says
Actually,
Absolutely.
Ren, I should be more specific. I did not wind up on this side. I actually crashed near the Ofana Islands.
Oh,
Thank you, bitch.
Yes, of
okay.
course. Yes,
I
I
see
believe
that.
it's more from the journey of destination. You all came from one city, correct?
Yes.
What city did you come from?
Oh, me? I come from a place known as Andalusium.
Never heard of it.
Oh, Dan,
Not
I
many
a
have.
question.
Sure, what's up?
This is. I forgot to ask this on Sunday session, but did Mixus Chain awake from that?
Hmm?
Because
Oh,
like, would I recognize the name Andalusium? If I don't know if it woke up because I saw him.
Whoa.
not yet.
Oh, that's
Is-
kinda
Oh
whack.
yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I
Is
just wanted to-
Lawrence base? That's a question.
Don't call me paste.
Lawrence
Like
is not
it.
based. But yes, I believe
Alright.
since you all came from the west, you all crashed on the western edge.
You know, I see your point. That makes a lot of sense now.
It is rather strange
Okay.
that we all appeared on the first day. Do you think it's possible that when we came in here, we were just held to the first day, or it's just like cool?
So why don't you leave? Why don't I leave?
Well, well, you see.
You wanna
um,
fight?
laughs on
genius.
confidence?
Can I
This-
point to the big cloud in the middle?
The big
Or
cloud in
also on
sky.
the
I'm like-
outsides as well.
Yeah, I'm like, you see all this around us, yeah?
Yes, I
This
just was
keeps
in it.
us trapped here.
Well, how long has this storm been here?
For as long as
Friend-
anybody could remember, I am sorry.
Friend, I'm
5
sure we
days.
will have plenty of time to catch up and to talk. But we were in the middle of something important, so I'm sure my friends here can catch you up as we make way for our destination. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
that is
Captain.
wise, Captain.
All right.
All right, then let's get set off.
So, as everyone else goes ahead and informs him of everything that's been happening, everything from the fact that they're not allowed to leave to the fact that they can't leave, and the fact that if they try to leave, they might get their ship torn apart. Meanwhile, you all sail off to the Kali Ala Islands.
I don't remember that.
We do not
Um,
inform him of the inside jokes in the crew because he has not been in the crew long enough for the inside
What
jokes.
inside jokes do we have?
What inside?
This is
Lawrence
Lawrence's
being a
email.
girl, Lenorm just talking in general.
Lenore
Your teen
Maximus.
angst.
Actually,
Teen
yeah,
angst.
Captain
if
being
I
like
could,
angry
while
all
we're
the time.
Sailing,
Ren being
would
an
love-
anime antagonist.
but while we're sailing,
Antagonist or
We're
protagonist?
working on it.
All right. You
While
all
we're
sail. Oh, fine.
I would like to quickly pull Captain to the side to talk to him.
Okay.
If yeah,
I assume I'd be
Captain,
at
could
the wheel.
Yo, fuck, you're right. Then I
So
guess.
I would assume they're probably the ones leaving, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be in the crow's nest.
You showing him around the ship?
He's
Giving
like,
him a
so
grand
this is
tour.
so this is my bed.
I'll get
Yeah,
that
Nick.
crow's nest one day, Lenorm.
I mean, he fits perfectly on it.
Yeah,
What are you
like
doing?
I'm
Um,
looking at you.
Captain,
Yes, Lawrence.
I would like to thank you for what you said before.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just saying thank you, alright? I'll try not
Look.
to be as hard-headed as normal.
Lawrence, there's a lot I admire about you, and I'm not sure that you really recognize that, but just
So-
because you're intelligent and you're brave and you're willing to risk it all for us, doesn't mean you have to just act before you think.
I can.
It's okay to think about things and to take the longer approach sometimes. Heck, it sometimes it offers results, and he's gonna kind of like motion to the ship.
I, I see, Captain. Well, I.
You have the makings of a good thief, and he's gonna wink.
Thank you. Time to multi-class again.
Rogue, thief.
No, but thank you, Captain. I will try to think about my actions before I do them right away.
Absolutely, and Lawrence, if there's ever anything you need, I am here for you.
Cringe.
All right. I have a question that I need to ask you now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What you two have just been discussing is the lead up to a very interesting secret thing known as the Covenant of Order.
What?
Oh?
Ah, I'm so glad you asked. The Covenant of Order is quite simply a rejection of immediate desires, which is what the enemy feeds off of. And so, the Covenant of Order is something heroes and non-heroes alike will sometimes go through to try to prevent themselves from the sway of the enemy. As you begin to discuss observing your actions and limiting yourselves, you begin to feel the inklings of mayhaps this Covenant of Order begin to take effect, though it would require time and reaching out for that to take place.
Has
So do we
Lenore
feel
been-
anything special?
Has Lenore been
Right
feeling
now,
this
you are
too?
distanced
Because
from the
he's, like-
gods, so the answer is no. But
Oh, okay.
yes, the answer is you guys are starting to get the idea of it, but because you are all distanced from the gods at this point, right now, no, you guys can't initiate the Covenant of Order.
Okay.
Dude, let's get this final artifact. I miss my god.
DM.
Let's go.
Yes.
Ron's gonna go downstairs to his hammock and go to his bag and just hide the journal under some things, making sure nobody can touch it.
Got you. Journal take. Journal hide.
Plot
Mayhaps
twist,
journal
Ren's
burn.
gonna be. Ren's gonna
Alright.
be.
Ren's gonna
said
next
it.
power word decadence.
All right.
No, it's not gonna happen. Not again.
You sail up
Alright.
to the Isle of the not Akeliala. That's the different one. Oh gosh, why do I keep forgetting what I have written?
No, it's not like it's your lore.
It's
Akeliala. I was right.
it's
Yeah,
the-
you were right.
By the
Kellyanne.
way, Lenorm, I kind of want to RP while we're at the crow's nest.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. You see, as Lenorm is looking very cool, trying to to be a lookout. And impress
He
the,
is
Dragonborn.
looking very
If you
bad.
think Captain's not gonna take every opportunity to play on this, he's definitely going to.
So wait, is this happening
Okay.
while me and Captain are talking?
Probably.
Probably.
Roughly.
All right.
Okay, as I climb up, I just want to say, so why'd you come here?
Why did I come here? To prove myself.
Okay, why did this ship come here then?
Well, I do not know. I wasn't informed.
Okay. Well, would
Honestly,
you?
It's kind of hindsight of me to not ask before I took a job. I just saw the first job column and I took it. I had a goal for myself. I wanted to prove myself, be
Yes.
the best dragonborn that I could.
Yeah.
I could
And
love this.
he says dragonborn kind of like sheepishly, like he doesn't really believe that he's a dragonborn yet. but
He
he's
can
like,
he kind of has a voice crack as he says them.
yeah,
Okay.
Dragonborn.
yeah.
You said that so well. Okay. Well then, yeah. I also saw the payment, and I haven't really been in society for that long, so I just kind of took this just because looked fun and typing.
Well, as long as you're a valiant fighter, then you should stand quite well in this ship.
Okay then. What do you fight if you're only going 5 days at a time?
We fought all sorts of monstrosities and some tribals. It's regrettable, but it had to be done.
Also, where did you depart from?
Do I
Hadar.
remember Hadar?
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Yes, you set
Hadar.
port. You set port from Hadar.
I set port from Hadar.
How long ago?
It seems like 5 days ago. Well, just yesterday. But, honestly, close to a month now. It's hard to keep track of time.
Okay, Is your captain's name Jonathan?
All right. So let me roll something to see if I will keep my word to Captain.
Roll a
for
loyalty
it.
check.
What would a loyalty check be?
I
A
would.
loyalty check depends. Would
Probably
you consider?
Constitution.
Maybe. I was
I'd
more
say
gonna
probably
say.
Constitution.
Unfortunately, you're not the DM. The answer is that if this is going against your better judgment, then I'll have you roll a wisdom save. Constitution would be like, I'm getting poisoned. Let me not die.
Okay.
A wisdom will
Also,
be keeping your wits about you.
for the tenants of my god Maxima, is loyalty like one of their tenants? Like they like loyalty? Or do they just like not care?
Specifically for the Maxima Pantheon, loyalty is considered.
Honesty is one of them. Honesty, courage, compassion, honor, and duty.
You're looking at Redemption
Duty.
Paladin. I'm talking about the Maximan Pantheon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The answer is yes. That is the second highest tenet. First, it goes courage, then bonds, which includes honesty and forging strong bonds with others, and then the final tenet is yes, it goes courage, bonds, and finally craftiness.
So Lenorm will
Lawrence?
like look to Cinder for a while, and he'll mull it over and say, "I'm sorry. I think you need to talk to the captain about that. I hold a bond to him."
Damn, I was sure that Lenorm was literally about to fucking out Captain.
He was like thinking about it, but like he knows that this is kind of like a test, and he wants to not disappoint and be loyal.
Well, thank you for your somewhat honesty. I'm going to go talk to your captain now. And I'm gonna like do a 6 slide down the ladder.
Using random monk abilities, you cruise yourself down the ladder. At the tail end of Captain and Lawrence's conversation, Cinder walks up.
Oh, friend.
Yes.
I see
Hello.
you're making yourself comfortable here on board. What do you think of our ship?
It's fine, and it's also
No, it's not fine. It's a marvelous ship. It's absolutely beautiful.
I see like dirt
She holds up-
everywhere, don't I?
I don't know.
No, it
He
was
tries to
cleaned
keep it pretty
recently.
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he tries to keep it.
Venerus cleaned it.
Oh,
What a
No,
G.
her name's
Where is
Valerie.
Veteran? Where is Veteran?
Oh, you would
Where
like to
is
see
she?
where Venerus is?
She's
I think
below
she-
deck,
Captain-
ain't she?
No, she's chilling here.
Oh,
She's sunbathing.
Friend's gonna go back above deck.
she is scum.
Whoa.
A man is nothing without his ship.
I want to stay by
And I like to
Captain
keep
when
my
this
ship looking
conversation
nice.
happens. I mean, it is a very nice ship, Captain.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same questions I asked your friend up there, and I'm gonna gesture towards Lenorm.
Oh, you mean our dragonborn friend? The most ferocious among us.
I'm gonna like widen my eyes and just go like, yeah.
Captain's just gonna smile, not like sarcastically or anything, just smile.
First, where do you come from?
Where am
Where
I
did-
from?
Where did your ship start its voyage?
Where did my ship start its voyage?
Uh-huh.
In Hadar, of course.
Okay,
It's the
and,
closest port to Menehune.
and how many days have you been gone?
Hmm?
How many days have you been gone?
I I think we told you, friend. We don't know. It's been probably a long time, but for us it's been 5 days. Over and over again.
How many? So you,
Friend, perhaps I could ask a little bit more about you. Where do you
Sure.
come from? And
I come from Winterhold's area, I guess.
Very cool. I've heard Winterhold is a wonderful place. I haven't been there myself, but I've heard it's just absolutely beautiful.
I'm gonna shake my head at that.
What was your why'd you decide to leave? If you were so happy there.
I um. Listen, I know you're not telling me everything, so I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Oh well, I'd love to keep chatting and keep this up, but Lenum, how close are we to our destination?
Aye, Captain, we're getting there. It's a little bit a ways, but I'm sure we'll be there in a little bit.
We can go faster, you know that, right?
Set off the sails.
We can just use the magic we gained at the island. Like,
Can we use that, DM?
What magic?
Shape water?
The boards, yes. If all 5 of you use your mass at the same time, you're able to shape water enough to push the boat at a slow pace.
I could probably do that by myself.
shut.
All right.
Shut up before wizard
You
boy.
sail off, and you reach the Kaleala Islands. Around, twisted into a twisted landmass, a large spiral of land and trees. You find the open bay, and you're able to sail into it as Kana directs you. Yeah, you just want to go inside that spiral there. You can spin around, and we'll get to the main village in the center. Everywhere else past that is pretty quiet, you know.
Thank you, friend. Your directions have been invaluable.
I sure hope so. I didn't bring my kids along on this death trap for nothing, eh?
Hey, my ship's no death trap.
Wait, does he still have his kids on board?
Yes.
His
Yeah,
kids
he
are on
does.
board, yeah?
These kids are just
Can
chilling.
Lawrence go like make sure the kids are okay? He kind of
Sure.
wants to go take care of them and make sure that nothing bad happens.
That's
Don't
fine.
fucking laugh.
I'm just saying that.
Do I
his
notice
kids
the
are
children?
probably
Yes,
okay.
there are children running around the boat.
Yes.
anyways.
That's what Lawrence
Okay.
wants to be a good boy.
As-
I think I'm gonna approach Ren. Can you zoom out a little? On the first sec. Okay. Hi, Birch. He's probably the most approachable looking guy, even though he's a tiefling. I'm gonna go with Birch.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
Yeah, like, tieflings are nice.
Dude, you haven't.
Okay,
even-
but that's
Some of
tiefling's
my best
thing.
friends are tieflings.
Their like thing is going like I am not trusted. They're basically Yanti, but like scaled down.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
it's
Yantis
Yeah,
are totally
I think
trustworthy.
you've had some bad experiences
Hey,
with
anyway,
prior
group
tieflings,
shot.
but it's not indicative of all the tiefling race. And I think you have some.
I'm saying this out
Maybe
of
he's
character.
a past.
You
We
need
don't
to-
know. We
you-
don't know. Maybe he's a past.
You know, 90% of this campaign is us just yelling at stupid things like this.
Yeah, I think I might have.
All
to
right,
go
all right.
roll.
Just
Okay, yeah, I think I'm
What's
gonna
up,
approach
Hansel?
Birch because I don't really want to go up to the anime villain like 6'9"
He's working
foot tall
on
guy.
becoming a protagonist.
right.
Oh, little
Alright.
Benny,
Okay, one day, just
prepare
you
an
wait.
entire dungeon in 3 areas just to talk.
Virgil looking ass.
Let's get to this dungeon.
What did you call me?
I'm saying this out of character.
You just call. Is anything going to happen in character, or can I continue?
Okay, yes. So why are there kids, children? You said you're warriors, are you not?
They're mine, lol.
First time we were
Are you
worried.
asking the tiefling?
I'm asking Ren.
Well, the children are one of the crew members' kids.
I assume one of the CLs.
Uh,
Oh yeah, wait. There's.
the male one. Wait.
No, you can't laugh. You
Menehune
don't get the
people-
joke.
I'm allowed to laugh at this out of character.
I mean,
The Menehune CLs
strong
don't look
male
the same.
Ow.
Okay, so the man,
Lawrence, you're strong in your own special way.
you're strong in the charisma caster way.
You're strong in the way of pew pew. He's strong in the way of stab stab.
Okay,
Way.
Okay, I think that's all I have to ask. Thank you.
Well, before you go, I mean, welcome to the ship. My name is Ren. You can call
Would
me
I
Ren.
have gotten Ren as a description or just John? Johnny boy. Why not?
What?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
probably just captain.
I just captain. Okay. Let's get going.
Let's get on this island, shall we?
And do I notice them like using shaped water to sail fast?
Are you guys doing that, or are you just letting the normal cells carry you?
I'm doing the normal sails. We
Yeah.
freaking learned
Yeah,
how to
just the
drive
normal
this
sails.
ship for a reason, alright, Captain?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, but we got.
You're right. Thank you.
I'm proficient in sailing for a reason.
I'm proficient in shooting a crossbow.
Oh god,
You
you
rolled
guys
on
are
that one.
talking, and for some reason it's
I
slowing
rolled
down
on that
the
one day.
boat.
Are
Venus
you
walks
okay?
Is he
Did you wake up on
complaining?
the wrong side of the bed?
up. We don't have beds here, half-wit.
Wow,
Hey, that's not
Quarterwit,
nice.
you were sleeping in Captain's bed.
Do you want me to punch healing back into you?
Lenome,
I feel
what's
like
up,
the way you
Vector?
worded that would be a good thing.
Our vector, straight away, Captain. We are right on course.
As she does this, I'm gonna do
Thank
like
you
that
to
last
our powerful, intelligent dragonborn.
What did you say?
I am
Fish?
flattered, Captain. You finally recognized me for what I am.
Of course.
You were gonna say something, Cinder?
I was just gonna say, as Venerus starts complaining, I'm just gonna walk away.
Gotcha.
It wasn't important. So I just-
Hug, you guys are
I'm where
picking
the
up more
kids are.
strangers. That's kind of weird. Kind of
I
weird,
mean, you're a
champ.
stranger. Do you wanna?
I'll
you
have
don't- if
you
you-
know I'm not a stranger. I'm actually the daughter of one of the council members in
Alright, well.
Chroma.
Oh my god,
Venerus,
she
Venerus, if you don't
keeps
like
going.
it here, you can just hop off the ship.
I have literally no idea what that means. I'm gonna continue getting a tan,
It
and you guys are
means
gonna continue
jump
being.
off the ship.
I love that
no.
Venerus is working on a tan, and she literally is like the
Well,
whitest
then
person on
deal
this
with
group.
this.
Yeah, her skin kind of got altered to be like incredibly white, so she's just like.
Pasty.
I'll have you know, with my 8 head, I am actually.
Yeah,
Carry
he
on.
do kind of got an airport landing. for
Hey,
a head.
DM is Venerus base.
Venerus is based, probably, I would say.
Anyways,
Okay,
Lawrence
thank
is where
Based,
are the kids
based
again?
on what? On below deck.
Probably
Okay,
just.
Colin.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, below deck.
with them.
Child runs
She's
around.
Lawrence is just telling stories of like his escapades.
This is
with
how
They
murderous
will
Calvin.
not
No.
be listening. Instead, they will be digging through Valia's library.
No, I would stop them. I'd be like, no, you can't touch that, kids.
What's
No.
this power? We're decadence.
Ship explodes. All right. So.
I would...
Can we play the game?
Let's do this.
Wasn't this supposed to be a dungeon delving episode?
Yes, it was, but
Hey,
it's fine.
D&D is
Role play
primarily
is,
a role
you know what?
playing game.
Role-playing game. It's fine. All right.
What roleplay in my role playing game?
Heaven forbid. All right. As you all sail through the twisting corridor river of the Achille Islands, as you twist around continuously until you reach the center, you eventually find a small tribe that exists there in the center. To which point, I will now gather you all up, come here, little hens, and I will drop you on a new map.
You say little hens.
I did
I
call
like
you
it
little
when
hens.
DM calls me a little.
I'll let you know I'm a
Just
big
like a
hen.
chick gathereth
So-
her hens.
All right, third question. Do you all want to bring Venerus along?
Yes.
No, we need to leave Venerus on the ship.
If she keeps complaining, at least.
Who's gonna
make
take
her-
the
Actually,
kids?
hello, Captain. I may speak to you because I have plot-relevant details for you.
Ooh.
Hello, yes. I'll have you know, back in my day, I actually watched the ship for the Sea Serpent. I actually quite to be a capable, well, how do you call it? NPC that can manage your boat.
Wow, that seems very plot relevant and absolutely what we need in exactly this situation.
Wow, it's great. Like some divine deity is guiding this and giving you the tools you need to succeed. Anyways, I'll manage your
I
boat
like
and
that
watch it
exciting.
while it's docked.
I look
See,
up at
this
the
is
sky.
the kind of D&D roleplay I want.
I feel like even if we have
Then
this
join a
episode,
different
we're
game.
still gonna fail.
Alright, so I'm like going with you or whatever, but literally don't expect me to like get my hands dirty. The best I'm gonna do to you is
Alright,
just like
Venerus, what can you do?
I can punch things kind of efficiently. Strangely enough, I'm like also a monk, but like also I don't want to ever punch anyone because that's like totes kind of nasty, kind of
Then
TBH.
why do you threaten it?
Because
Lenore?
I could and I could paralyze you, but also I could like
I'd
dump
like
my
to see a
spiritual
try,
energy.
though.
All right.
Lawrence.
Puts Lawrence.
If you
Lenore-
insist.
Lenore,
Go provoke
That
her.
was
First
a
you
joke.
can
That
try.
was a joke. That was a joke. You can punch him, not me. I would die.
Lenore will say to Venerus,
Does a
"Don't
23
do it."
hit?
Okay, I guess never mind.
Does that 3 hit?
Hey, Lawrence. Also at this time, make me a con save.
I think I'm good at those.
Stunning
Hold on.
strike.
Hold on. Oh, I'm decent at those. Okay. Dirty 20, Mr. DM, man.
You negate the paralyzation. Wow, look, now I wasted like 30 hit points that I could have restored to you because now you're just like complaining that I can't do what I say I can do. All right? Have you had enough yet?
I mean, you
I
didn't
just wanted to
paralyze
see
him.
what you could do.
Well, great. Now it's revealed. I can heal you. All right? I can punch you in the face and I can give you back 30 hit points if that's what you wanted to hear.
What are
Excuse
hit
me,
points?
Venerus, what is a hit point?
A hit point is conceptualized by how much damage a normal object can take. Originally, hit points were created
So
to
you're saying,
represent how much
like,
damage a ship can
Life
take.
is biological, but hit points are societal.
Okay, you know what? I actually wrote a thesis on this in the 3rd grade, which would actually be kind of accurate.
As we encounter this thing.
All right, thank you, Lenore, for that introductory question. As you enter in, you find a village full of very strange-looking individuals. Going across their bodies, you see several people with tattooed eyes all over their arms and face, adding to them an extra creepy layer. Some of them are incredibly realistic, while others are incredibly stylized. As you begin to walk through the camp, you begin to see more and more people like that, whether they're preparing things or hunting or gathering or constructing new houses. I have only included tokens of people who are somewhat plot relevant, so don't worry about why it looks incredibly empty. No one seems to mind you entering in. In fact, most of them somewhat wave to you as you do. As you continue to
I
walk,
wave back.
got you.
I wave back to
As
him.
they wave back, they will kind of do a ritualistic bow to you as they kind of try to show off as many of their eyes as they can as they bow to you. It's very strange.
Can I respectfully bow back at them?
I'm gonna like close my shoulders.
That's fine.
I get a very strange feeling about this place.
As
Yeah,
you
what's that token to go back?
continue, huh?
Never mind.
Okay. As you walk forward, this lady will greet you. Hello, come here. Fool. Alright.
What language
We're
is he
already
speaking?
here.
Aquan.
Pog. I know that. We all do.
Oh, Cinder doesn't
Okay.
speak it.
Fucking easy.
Why, hello there. No, it's a water elf.
Ho, friend!
Oh, hello.
What brings you to our isle?
Well, that's a wonderful question.
Have you come to see the divine
we're here on a
healer?
very... Sorry, you go.
Oh, I was just asking if you've come to see the divine healer.
The divine... What?
Oh, you have not heard of our gracious goddess of the sea.
No,
I'm afraid we haven't had the pleasure.
Oh, well, allow me to explain then. Well, you all look rather strange, mostly except for that one, but besides that, you see, here in the
Strange is a nice
Akeliala
town.
Isles, we have a certain individual who aids us in times of need. She allows us healing and also gives us bounty from the sea. As you can kind of now see roasted fish as they are cooked along this fire and heaping bounty, far more for the people that you've seen actually in the village. I just haven't put that many fish down.
Four good.
4 is good. But yes, they a lot of sea life is caught here. And so we give honor to her as we peer with our many eyes to view the beautiful depths of the ocean. I see that most of you are eyeless.
Oh, no, actually, I have 2 of them right in the middle of my head.
Could you tell me more about this place? It sounds
course.
really interesting.
Well, the Blue Marina is what we call her. She resides on the bottom of the ocean. Only one of our village elders here get to visit her frequently, but we see her blessings every day. She herself considers herself a guardian of a strange beast with plenty of eyes, and so we give ourselves plenty of eyes to try to get in with the same guardianship that she offers.
How many eyes does she have?
She has 17 eyes across her arms, face, and neck.
Do these extra
these look-
eyes give you any extra sight?
Oh, I'm wonderful that you asked. Why, sometimes they do. It's a bit more expensive, but at the church over yonder, she will point over here, we actually have a cleric here who can provide magical eyes, so to say, that will aid you in your ability to perceive.
Oh. Well,
Mhm.
that sounds like something absolutely interesting. Unfortunately, we're a little strapped for time. We are looking for perhaps a way to talk to this Marina.
Ah, I see. Well, then you would definitely want to speak to our village elder. In fact, I believe here he comes now. As you see...
Wow, that is really great that all of the important plot people are coming to us.
Wow, it's almost like a video game where people are in your way when they need to be.
Weren't we here for a tower?
You were.
Okay.
Why, hello
We're
there!
getting to.
I am Talon. It was good to meet you. And you'll walk over and shake Captain's hand.
Oh, hello,
Is he
friend.
Is he a
Captain's
dwarf?
gonna hold out his hand and shake fervent or heartily.
Well, wonderful. I'm glad that you could all be here. In fact, I believe the Blue Marina was talking about you just recently.
Oh,
Oh?
what do you mean?
Oh, I should explain. You see, she is a bit prophetic. She claims that she is able to... do you have things? Oh gosh, things are breaking, Okay, we're good. You see, she has somewhat prophetic abilities and will sometimes tell us if there's an important person coming. That has not happened for quite some time, but it has just popped up recently, in fact.
Would you say it's been more than 5 days since you've last
Oh.
seen it?
We have not heard of her speaking prophetically for more than 10 years. At first she proclaimed that a tabaxi would come to save her, but... one hasn't arisen, nor am I certain what a tabaxi is. However, recently she also claimed that a human would come, accompanied by 6 others.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that things didn't work out with your tabaxi friend.
Oh, it is no matter.
But what did she say anything specifically about what this human would be, the purpose of him arriving?
Oh.
Not incredibly so. The only detail she gave was that she would free her, whatever that is supposed to mean. But I am somewhat hesitant, for if she is freed, who knows what will happen to our bountiful ocean here.
That is a good point.
This is
It's
all
something
in
you should really be
Aquan, right?
worried
Yes,
about.
this is an all-in Aquan.
Alright, one mount. Cinder, get cocked.
And Captain is the only one that spoke back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been asking questions. as
Okay,
well.
that you've been friendly to me, and I trust. So
Alright.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm friendly too.
I'm gonna move towards Lawrence, and I'm just gonna like tap oh my god, tap his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I turn
Eh.
to him. Yes, son. Cinder.
What's he saying?
I would like to translate the rest to him.
Gotcha. Alright. So, I suppose at any time you could come and visit her. You will simply need to go to our transport, and he will zoom out and point to this freaking thing.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little.
How did I miss that?
I don't
We're a
think he knows.
glorious steed.
He is
Please tell
very
me that's a
silent
statue.
most of the time. No,
Please.
that is our guardian. Our village transport. His name is Aku.
Aku, what a wonderful name. What is the origin of that name?
Aku comes from one of the turtle gods that we used to worship here.
Oh, that sounds very powerful.
Yes, it was for a time. However, we have recently been converted to the glories that is the Blue Marina, ever since her power has become evident to us, leaving behind the silly traditions and our old ways.
Just out of character, I think it's super funny that they converted away from turtle gods when they literally have a massive turtle on the island.
Yeah, they were just like, giant turtles,
I love
other
that's
person
funny.
who gives us bounty of the sea. They're just like, well, the turtle's nice, but who knows?
Yeah.
But have you considered having many eyes?
That's true. I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about that.
Are you looking for eyes?
Oh, well,
Um,
maybe perhaps later.
I
First we'd like to figure
Are
out-
you sure?
interested
They'd be
in seeing
useful for
after.
you if you were to encounter a dungeon.
I
Oh.
would like to see.
Excuse me, could you say that again?
Ah, you see, the eyes, they give you extra abilities to perceive. In fact, sometimes through walls, if you're fortunate enough to gain the goddess's favor.
Something about going into dungeons.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I would
I
like
must have
to
heard
go-
something.
Captain, if it's all right with you, I would like to go get some eyes.
Captain, why are there so many turtles?
Didn't they say that it
Ren has a
cost
fear of turtles.
some gold?
It does, yes. It requires
I'm
precious
not-
gemstones.
I don't know how much money you have, Lawrence.
Hold on, I gotta go check how much cash I have.
Lawrence, I don't know if you could see out of this third eye. You might
I
be
have-
third eye blind.
I have like 20 gold.
I don't know if that's.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
I cannot eat. I cannot sleep tonight.
Why are there so many
How
turtles?
much
Are
would
you afraid
this
of
extra
turtles, young
eye
man?
cost?
Ah, it is a good question. If you are able to provide us the gemstones necessary, it will only require a small fee of around 50 gold or so. But if you don't happen to have the gemstones with you, it will cost upwards of 1,000.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm-
nudge Lawrence and say, "There you go."
Very
I-
affordable.
This is all in cocoa beans, right?
Correct.
How many cocoa beans do we have?
Not enough.
Hang on. How many cocoa beans are? It's like 25 to 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have 360 gold.
Are you going to give all our gold so we can fucking get another eye?
I thought it was like 1,000 cocoa.
I don't know. It sounds like
Or like
it sounds like
1,000
Gonna
gold.
give all the
it sounds
gold I
like there
was
is an
worth?
invisible plot wall that doesn't want us to get eyes.
No, of course not. If you were to pull all your money together, I'm sure with a good enough persuasion check, you could bend my hand.
Am I good at
Oh.
persuasion? I need to go.
Well,
Oh, you're the bard. This is like
I'm
your
sorry.
job.
Can you tell me again what the price of these things would be?
Of course, it would originally be 1,000 or so, but if you're visiting the goddess, it would be nice to have eyes on you. So I'd be willing to bend the price slightly.
Well, I do understand that you have to keep the economy afloat, but I mean you haven't really had visitors in a long time, and perhaps we could do something a little bit of a trade.
Oh,
We do a favor for you, and you could give us some eyes in return.
of course, there are plenty of side quests that can be done here. I mean, yes, there's pleasant people who would be willing to help you out to afford this as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. What kind of people need our help?
Ah, I don't know. Perhaps I will fetch one for you. Turtle, 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 turtle,
While
turtle.
he's doing that, can I go to the giant turtle?
Sure.
I'd
Put
like
him in your
to,
shield.
No, I want to try something.
All right.
I want to talk to the lady after.
Sure.
I'll let Lenore do his thing.
All right, Lenore. You see, as this water elf is watching over. Hello. Is there something the matter?
Hello, I was just entranced by this large turtle.
Yes, Aku.
Yes, I would like to retrieve
no, Aku
the
gone.
top hat from one of my animals.
No need, my friend.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So, you speak?
Yes, I have been gifted extra insight.
That is quite marvelous. I've never seen a creature like you.
Ah, yes, Aku is very special. He arose from the sea one day and guided our ancestors to this point. That I have. Lived and died. Several people I've watched.
It seems that this creature is a giant boon to you people. I applaud you.
Yes, we like to make sure that he is well fed. It's a bit of a good luck talisman. That I am.
In your wisdom, may I ask something important to our quest here?
You may.
We are on our way to get an artifact in a tower, and we would like some insight on that.
Ah. Let me think. Oh, you're gonna love this part. Alright, Aku will retract his head inside and then immediately put it out again, except this time you can see his eyes have changed from a dull yellow to a sparkling white. Asked, dear traveler, what questions have thee? He's a bit of an oracle. He can kind of see into things. It's rather cool.
I see. This is quite splendid.
Quite.
I guess, what lies within this tower that we should know of? Any dangers?
Alright, after you get Metal Gear Solided. Alright.
He gets
Psycho
powered
Mantis.
down. That's what happens. You die.
Alright. A labyrinth beyond,
Wrong character.
and beyond that a ticking clock. All shall be known, for thou shalt not.
Or did you say Velt?
That I did.
A labyrinth and a ticking clock. I see. I'll make sure my party keeps an eye out on that, but I thank you for your wisdom.
Of course, young. Kind of like looks at you.
He's a dragonborn! A very brave one!
I can see that potential within you.
Yeah, I blush, but like look away.
Do not fret, young one.
Whoa.
You have much
Yeah.
in your future, for that is what
Yeah.
I have foreseen.
Thank you, and I go back to my party.
Alright, while this is
Let
happening,
let them know what the turtle told me.
Lawrence.
Oh, I want to ask her more about the island and the eyes, specifically the ones that she has and what abilities they may have.
Some of these are for design. However, I do have 3 special eyes, if you'd like to hear about them.
Yes, that would be very
Sure.
appreciated.
She'll point to
Oh,
one
cool.
along her forehead. I couldn't find art with eyes on it, I'm sorry.
That's
But
fine.
she
I
points to
mean,
one on her
nothing.
forehead, and she'll be like,
What?
this one here allows me to see individuals even though they may be hidden, i.e.,
Mhm.
eye that bestows see invisibility. I have this one here, she will point to her palm, that allows me to look through solid objects as if they were glass. And finally, I have this one, and she will point to her other hand. This one allows me to perceive while I am not actively looking, increase to passive perception.
Mhm.
What is that extra voice that I keep hearing after you're done speaking?
Sorry, it's a bit echoey in here.
Yeah, that's strange.
Aren't they
Silence, very
outside?
weird.
Bird says, we are outside, are we not?
This silence is really strange.
Thank you. Do they have different powers? I'm sorry, this is very intriguing.
There are a few more, but I do not see the use of them.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yo! Yes!
You good, man?
Yes!
Yeah, Birch is here.
Oh, hey, Birch. How you doing? You're on
I'm
an
happy.
island.
But yeah,
Me
no.
too, bro.
Thank you very much for answering the questions. Is there anything else about the island you could tell me about?
Don't wander out too far. Other beasts have tried gaining eyes.
Wait, what was that?
Other beasts have tried attaining eyes. They are dangerous.
Mhm.
So perhaps it would be something better if only the sea elf among us were to try this.
Oh, okay, Birch, you are kind of have off.
We're getting radio broadcasts.
Anyway, so as I was saying, these people just showed up one day and started talking about things, and suddenly a random voice came. Oh, hello there! You're all back.
Oh, yes.
This is our good friend,
What's his
Trent.
name?
You got a name, good friend?
I do. My name is Trente. Good to see you.
That's a wonderful name.
Ah.
My name is Thomas. Thomas
I
Babelbrook.
hear it. I hear that,
Nah,
right?
you gotta roll. I'm gonna roll
22,
deception on that.
22 passive perception, by the way.
He is 22.
Can I roll a deception?
You may.
If it exceeds 22.
It's 24.
Unfortunate. Alright.
Damn it.
Yes. Now, I hear that you're looking to mayhaps acquire eyes.
Yes, I would like to get some eyes.
I love how you say mayhaps in character.
Mayhaps. Well, you see, I wouldn't suppose you would have anything that may or may not explode, would you?
We
do.
do.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
And would you
we...
mayhaps have something that would freeze?
Yes.
Man.
Why is
Where's
that
this?
knowledge? What?
Ah,
This is an Aquan, right?
yes, it is. Well, you see.
Oh, so you wouldn't have understood me anyway.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right.
Yeah, so there was no way. You could
Well,
understand.
you see, I'm working on.
I'm assuming Jonathan is said like
Yeah, but what
common.
context would you?
I'm rather
Or
worried
that
about the
book.
Heimana that are attacking, so I'm developing weapons for our small little nation here. One of them I want to try encasing boats in ice by throwing things at it, though I would need some materials to do it. And then the other one, obviously, I'm making fire bombs since wooden ships tend to burn rather easily.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Venerus to translate this for me.
Like, what do you want me
I
to
don't
do,
think.
dude?
Does she speak Aquan?
I don't think she speaks Aquan.
actually
Does
know
she?
like all languages and have innate
Oh.
comprehend language.
What the?
Blah, 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 okay, DMPC.
No, actually, it's a trait of being a genetic carved.
Yeah, me too.
Hey,
Does Rose have
Venerus.
that?
No, it's only
oh,
for
okay.
those people who are like under the effect of Michelangelo at some point. You were never like that.
Okay, I see.
And most carved.
Also, Lenormand states to Captain, "This seems like a deal made in heaven, Captain."
Right,
but-
but that also requires that we give up all the resources that we could use
Not
to
all of it.
possibly
just some of
face
it.
face this
Hold
storm
on,
serpent
hold on.
later.
Is Venerus
Hi.
saying that? Is Venerus saying this to me? To me.
Like I could translate it, but like, what's in it for me?
Ching.
I
Run. will
I
just
can't really
translate
answer
it.
that for you, but
Birch, you're president
mean,
at this point.
I mean, I'd owe you a favor, I guess.
That's not like good enough. Tell you what, if you were to come my little what's the word? If
Boy
you're-
toy.
No,
Sim?
gosh, no, gosh. Ugh. Lizards, not my thing, believe it or not. Anyways, if you were to like, I don't know, be my little like assistant or like do stuff for me, that would totally work. All right.
Don't accept that deal.
I kind of look at Cinder. I'm like, "Oi, do you need translation?"
I'd be thankful, yes.
Yeah, come over here, bud.
Walk.
Oh,
I-
good.
I-
You guys are no like fun or whatever.
Why did I?
He's a
roll?
I
child.
give like a like a smiling.
Lenormand
Like,
will
I
say
just
to
feel like, oh,
Venerus.
when I go to
Lenormand will say to
Venerus.
Venerus, "I'd gladly do what you'd ask."
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wha-
That's like really
my
cool and
gosh.
stuff.
Lenore,
Why are you
Lenore,
singing?
if it's for
I'm a
life.
freaking paladin. If someone's in need, I'm gonna help them.
Bro,
Yeah, but you're-
Yeah, but that
She's
doesn't mean
not in
bees.
need. She's greedy.
Well,
She's
I don't
not-
know that.
He's not paladin of the simp.
Okay, I'm
My
like
character thinks
really
the best
thirsty.
of whoever.
Can you like get me some water or something?
That seems like a simple task. I shall do this for you. And then I
That's
go
fine.
and get her some water.
Boop, 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 boop.
See,
Yeah,
being
fucking
nice is not
right.
simping, guys.
We're
God
going to
damn.
find water now, boys. Woo.
Yeah, being nice that requires you to freaking leave the sea.
Also, these turtles aren't gonna kill us, right?
Probably not.
I-
They're not gonna eat us.
I
That's
hope-
the problem.
I
Not
hope
unless
being a
provoked.
simp is worth
No,
leaving the roleplay.
Yes, so if you're willing to sell me any of those materials that you might have, I'd be more than grateful.
How much would you need?
Oh, let me think. A lot. I will pay for as much as you give me.
That's really unfortunate because we have a very short supply. We only have about 1 or 2 barrels, so if we were to sell them to you, the price would be very high.
Oh, if we're going in barrels, I would buy the barrels from you for 300.
No, but just with the scarcity of the resources, I feel like we just don't have very many. If you could spare us the money that we could take this and return
the
home.
labor.
Let me put it in
Yeah.
terms that you could understand. If you are looking for eyes, I will give one of your party members an eye for every 3 barrels you send me.
Lawrence looks at Captain.
Guys, I have a pretty big forehead that's not really holding much.
I feel-
Friend, we don't have very much. If you could make it 1 eye for 2 barrels, I think we could part with
I would
these.
need you to make me a perception check.
Perception.
Not perception, persuasion check.
Persuasion?
All right.
Can't believe Captain is price gouging in 2021.
It's a 20.
Wait, I'm
All
translating.
right,
this
a
to-
dirty 20.
Damn it, Cap's been getting some pretty good rolls.
Tell you what, good
I have
sir.
a +9 to persuasion.
Oh.
How about instead, for every 2.5 barrels, I'll get you an eye.
You drive a hard bargain. But he's gonna hold out his hand. I suppose I can accept.
All right, wonderful. How many are you planning on selling me?
Well, like I said, our stock's in short supply, so I suppose we can give you everything we have. All 5 barrels.
All right, so enough for 2 eyes. I understand. Come with me then, all those who desire eyes.
I will go with them.
What do?
All right, who's getting the eyes?
I.
Shut up.
Lawrence. And
I don't want one. I think Ren want ones.
Yeah,
Wants
Ren
one.
wanted one.
Birch, would you want an eye?
I don't think Birch knows what the eyes do.
Ah,
He's muted.
This is true. I have no idea.
eyes
But I
allow
think
you
I'm
to
intrigued.
perceive.
I think he'd go to watch or something.
I mean, if no one else sees it, I suppose that could. Hold on.
I will explain them in detail, and you guys can decide who would want them. All right, let's start with this. First, there are 5 different eye types that you can get. The first one will allow you to gain true sight. The second will allow you to see through solid walls as if it was glass. The third would add to your passive perception. One of them is simply known as eyeless, which has hidden abilities that people don't really know about. And then the fifth one is called See What Is, which allows you to see the true form of any shapeshifter a number of times on a long rest.
I feel
I
like
would
the
like
one.
an eye.
I feel like the one that you can see through walls would be pretty good to get.
Also, shapeshifter 1 bar.
True sight's pretty good.
How many years can we get?
Sorry, not true sight. I lied. It was not true sight. I said true sight because I lied. It's see invisibility.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
You get 2 eyes unless you're willing to sell them more.
Is there any other favor we could do? Perhaps to get more eyes.
Oh, not from me, but maybe if you asked around town.
Or it's about to get so many goddamn eyes.
Why do you? I'm just gonna be quiet because I'm not there.
Yeah.
All right.
If we find all of these eyes, are we gonna be able to like summon a dragon and make a wish?
Yeah.
Also,
it's-
only 2 of us can get eyes at the moment, and I would like to get one.
All right.
So
Red
I have
birch.
300 gold, and we also have some valuable artifacts. Can we sell those off?
Oh, you're selling
Dolls.
items, are you?
Well, I
What-
mean, we have some
Oh,
things that
can I
we
sell
picked
the
up along
staff?
our
I
way.
am incredibly interested in those. Actually, they're a bit of my study of my research, says Talon.
I'd like
Oh,
to get
well-
the staff.
I would like to show you an artifact that you will love, and Captain's gonna pull a dagger that is wrapped in leather from his belt and hold it out and be like,
What does this do?
This is an absolutely amazing piece of craftsmanship. Go ahead and pick that up.
He will pick it up, and his face
And
will immediately
immediately-
contort into a smile. Oh, this is incredibly hard because Torals have strict jawlines. Oh, this hurts. Oh. He drops it. He's like, oh. Well, that was interesting.
See how powerful that magic is.
It is interesting, to say the least. I would happily buy it to you for maybe 75 gold.
75 gold.
Well, yes, I see no incredible use for it, other than perhaps the ability it has to contort one's body, but on a normal person, I don't believe it would have much value.
Have you ever met somebody who, their face, they just seem to be in a bit of a rut, you know? You don't really know what they're doing with their life, and they feel really sad. Plop this knife down in their hand, or anything that you do after you take the magic out of it.
Oh.
That man's a little bit happier than he was before.
I see. Perhaps 100 gold then.
125 is as low as I can go.
110.
All right. He's gonna shake your hand.
Wow. You are not that tough a bargainer. All right. He puts
He-
the
he-
dagger in his bag. All right. He will hand you 110 gold. Whoop. Is there anything else you're willing to part with?
You could take one of my crewmates.
Oh,
Whoa!
that is rather extreme.
Captain, these turtles scare me.
Oh, Ren said he loves the turtles.
Oh,
Sorry, I only half heard you.
I just love turtles. Captain, you actual fucker! Don't make me tell the kid your name. All
Alright.
right.
What is going on? I do not understand why you're trading people.
Because we're getting more eyes, because we're going.
we're
into
trading
s-
people for eyes. All right. Speaking of eyes,
Straight
this
across.
person
Like
shows
two
up.
of them.
Hello, my name is Yurio. It is good to see you.
Hello, it's very lovely to meet you.
I assume you are here for the eyes.
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. All right. Do you have a knowledge of which eyes you are willing to possess?
I would like the ones that you can see through walls like glass.
All right, I could do that for you. Are you?
Thank you.
And which one of you two is getting the eyes,
No.
Birch or Ren?
I wanted the ones to see through walls.
I could.
This is not the key to my house.
You should do the
Alright,
hidden
that's
one,
cool.
man.
The seeing
one.
invisible?
No, there's a hidden eye that nobody knows the
Oh,
ability
yeah,
for.
yeah, I'll do that one.
All right.
Hi.
This could be incredibly dangerous. All right. Yurio.
Wait,
I
wait,
like.
We'll
wait.
sit you both
Okay,
down.
never
I
mind.
would
I'm not
just-
gonna talk. I'm
I
not
would
there.
just- I would just like to ask, is there a greater risk for getting that one?
Oh no, of course not. That was some arbitrary figure. All right. She'll begin working, and as she does, she will pull out a thick needle as she begins tattooing into. Where are you getting these tattoos?
I
Right in
want
the
to
middle
get
of your
mine. No, I want to get mine on my palm.
Right. As she pulls out a thick needle and crushes up a gemstone and begins powdering into a thick mix, she'll begin poking your hand, and as it does in a quick, repeated fashion, you begin to see an outline of a vague eye show up as it begins to be more and more stylized to your particular preference, eventually ending up on a very tribal-looking tattoo of an eye emblazoned on your palm. Now, this last eye, we're not quite sure what it does, but if you're interested in it, we would happily give it to you.
Birch die.
Birch?
Vibe check it.
Birch is currently on his phone and switching to his PC.
Sorry, yes. Here, hello.
Hello. Are you sure you're wanting to go with this eyeless eye?
I would like the one that has the hidden abilities is the ones that I require.
Yes, we can sense strong magic from it, but we're not quite sure what it does, but I guess we'd happily give it to you. Is there any place where you would like to put it?
In my hand.
Alright. She will begin tattooing onto your hand a large eye, this one with several rows emblazed in the iris on the drawing. Eventually, you can feel its power swell inside of you. And since you're around other people and know things, I can inform Birch of a few things. Woohoo! Alright, Birch, here we go. You get 2 cool abilities with this eye. Heck yeah, I can't wait for this. Alright, first, those who get the mark of the eyeless on themselves have their chains awakened. Birch, you are now acutely aware of your new character, the Leonin.
What's he supposed to say?
Your memories are now shared. Second ability you have now, Birch. Given up to times equal to your Constitution modifier, you can point this at another person and attempt to awaken their chain.
Whoa.
We'll do the same thing that
Iron
mine is.
Man.
Yes, you can try to
Like-
impose that mark on someone else and have their chain awakened.
Oh. So like 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, is everybody still level 4? Did we level up and I missed it?
We're at like level 6.
Yeah, we're
now.
still level
Yeah,
4.
dog,
We're
roll up.
level-
Yeah, you're like level
Level
6. Alright,
Fix it later.
I see. Would you happen to have gained any insight as to what this power might have done?
I see. He looks like a man. However, he has a mane made of fire. He's big. Oh my god.
He's big
gross
and
move,
strong
gross
and
move.
Dude,
manly and
Big
fat.
strong man.
Big
He
man.
has the face and the statues of a
Lefty's
lion.
immediately attracted.
I see. That is very strange. Perhaps this has more.
So much murder.
Oh, what? Murder?
Ugh. I can see everything he's seen.
Oh, that's not good at all. She will like
That's
grab run over here and grab a damp cloth and like put it on your forehead. Are you all right?
Just slap him.
Is Lenorm here? Lenorm's
No,
not here.
Lenorm's
He's
not
gone.
here. Not with you.
Lenorm's still
I
I
simping.
grab Lawrence, like, by the shirt collar, just like, knock me out, please! My head! My head!
Can I try to knock him out?
You sure?
Strength.
Hold on,
No.
wait, hold
Quickly,
on, hold
before you, please. Uriel will kind of like interject. This eye that you have, you're the first
I'm
one to
asleep.
experience some of its power. Is there more to it?
I don't know.
Yo, you can. Is it like a spell? Can you cast it on people?
He's like in severe pain, and you're like, "Tell us, how do you feel?"
At this point, I've, like, let go of Lawrence, and I'm, like, on the ground, like, on, like, my hands and knees, like,
Gotcha.
head, like...
Bashing your head in the ground.
No, I'm just, like, holding my head, like,
Gotcha.
by the top of
You're
my
just
knees.
like,
I'll
ugh.
fall.
Gotcha.
Can Lawrence kind of like try to like? What
Don't you
can
have sleep? Can't you
I-
cast sleep? Can't sleep on him.
Please, I'll do anything.
Please. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. I'm panicking. I want to research you
Can I-
further, but it looks like you're in pain, and I'm not the character to let you suffer in pain. Do you
Can
have
I-
anything
can I cast-
good caster, sir? Ma'am? Sir?
I could cast sleep on him.
I don't know if that would work. He seems a bit too hardy for a sleep spell.
Unless he wants to succumb to the sleep
Upcast
spell.
it.
Just choke me out. Literally, just
Uh,
headlock. Just choke me out.
Can I try to cast sleep on him? I don't know how.
You
sleep
guys have a
works.
fighter behind you.
No.
Sure.
Yeah,
Totally.
sleep is such
Go
a
ahead and roll me
complicated
5d8, or is it 68?
It's 5d8.
Well, go ahead and roll me
Yeah.
5d8.
Let's see if he could beat his
Can I punch
HP.
him to knock him out? I just realized I was muted.
If you would like to just beat the
18,
crap
I
out
don't
of
think
Birch.
that works.
No, it doesn't. Birch.
I
Nothing
don't
happens.
want him. I don't want him. I don't want Birch to get beaten the shit
Hey,
out of.
hey, maybe it's you have latent power that you need to expel?
No,
Oh, you should try
I-
farting, dude.
I'm seeing 2 lifetimes. One much grander than my own.
Is this similar?
Wait,
to
wait a
Kirk
minute.
Anderson?
Wait a minute. I put
Wait,
my
you've
hand-
lost your
wait,
French accent.
Can I
Get
connect
up.
This, wait. Can I connect this to what I've been seeing with Abby?
Yes.
I kind of put my hands on his shoulder. I'm like, this is okay. Birch, listen to me. Birch, listen to me. This is okay.
I just start
I
crying.
I hug him. I hug him. I'm like, it's okay. All right.
Do you have any
I
idea what's going on?
Yes, I do. It's very difficult to explain. How do I explain this to someone who doesn't know what a chain is? Do you know? I like to kind of-
Suddenly,
it's-
Lawrence gets a sudden information overload. Chain is essentially an anchor that binds the spirit, mind, and body together.
Lawrence, why did your voice sound different?
Because
Lawrence,
I'm
why'd you
mad.
become a woman?
You're not there, Captain.
But yeah, so I explain this
I
to Birch.
am
I'm
there.
I
like,
have
You're
not
not
seen this man. I don't know who this is.
I know. This,
Wait, are you saying that
Just-
people could be other people?
I don't
Intrigued
know how
face.
I kind of look towards him. I'm not exactly sure how this happened, but one day I was at the. Oh, fuck, what's the island called? Where did I drink the funky water? No, where did I drink the funky
boy.
water?
Hula.
Kula. Once I was on Kula and we did this ritual thing, and all of a sudden I could see.
Look, look.
I could see another version of me. Someone who had the same soul, I believe, as me.
Ah. People could have multiple souls.
That doesn't make any sense.
You know, multiple
I-
people can
And
have the same soul.
is it the Kula water that would inspire this? Because putting the eyeless tattoo, it's not the same.
I'm not exactly sure how it happened. I just know that one day I saw this purple tiefling. I kind of like go back. I kind of like hug Birch. I'm like, I understand it's overwhelming. You just, it's gonna be okay.
Birch, why are you complaining? This makes you like special now. Like you're
I
lucky.
feel like my head is going to explode.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you're like you're.
I should
Oh,
now
I-
specify a little bit of what's happening, Birch. Birch, Let me explain chains to you a little bit. Essentially, chains are my way to allow metagame information to spill over multiple characters, just a little bit. So that's a bit of
No, I
explain.
get what chain.
Okay,
Sorry, Dave,
gotcha.
I understand.
Okay,
what's going
gotcha.
on.
Yeah. You don't have their full memories, but you have the information that's pertinent to you from their memories. So while you initially get blasted with this huge wave of like, oh, there's this other person, and we're the same person, we're the same, but also different. Eventually, it kind of dies down to just like, oh, like I don't know too much about them, but I know like that what they know essentially.
I
And
was
I
just
know
thinking because he's
sounds
kind of like a
proper.
holy man, and like
Mhm.
I'm kind of infused with like a demon.
Mhm.
I feel like that have an adverse effect on
Got you.
that. That's where that was from my perspective.
Adverse
Lawrence
effects
is
in
just
store
trying
for
to comfort
details.
you.
My
It's
pact
fine.
was not liking it.
Gotcha.
Lawrence is trying to comfort you as best as he can.
If I were to give myself this eye, would I have mine awakened? She thinks and ponders.
Oh
Do you
no,
think-
this is the
Oh
freaking
my
God
God.
Maker.
Wait, what?
Wait, no, the music changed for them.
No, the music
Did
hasn't
you
changed.
touch a hat?
This
Ooh.
hat
I have not seen a hat in... I have not seen... What hat are you
Still
referencing?
I'm still scarred. But, oh, this is out of character.
Oh, got you.
Do you think that you have another? This only works.
I don't know. Did he believe that he had another before he tried this?
Definitely not.
Maybe deep down we all have another.
I wonder
Eye
and
in my
ponder
eye.
and think about... Oh! I was
Anytime.
only... I was only paid for 2.
Wait,
Yes. If you have anything
what?
you would like us to do.
Yes. Oh, me?
Yes.
Admittedly, now I'm a bit curious about this eyeless mark. But...
I could try to explain a bit since
No,
I have.
I think I understand the idea of multiple souls and one soul in multiple bodies, but I'm more curious just to if I possess such a quality.
I see.
guys.
Yes, Ren.
Yes.
Never
ma'am.
mind. I'll say it later.
What?
All right. By this point, Lenorm. Me have
Oh, the
water
simp is
for
back.
McQueen.
Simp.
Not queen.
I know it's been hard on you these past few days. With,
Say my queen.
With suddenly getting
Sudden-
that like knowledge and
sudden,
whatnot. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yes, I aim to get you back to your homeland.
Lenome, you are not only a brave dragonborn, but one of the kindest I know.
Thank you, Captain. And I smile towards Captain.
I see.
Captain's gonna smile right back.
Right.
Anyway, shall we get on with our quest? It seems that we have a long road ahead of us.
Birch, I have a question.
I have an answer.
All right. Hey, you stole that from me. All right. So
I've been saying that for years.
you have not. That is a lie.
He's older, so you stole it from him.
I did not. All right. As she is being discussing if she is curious about opening out her chain, would you like to attempt to do it on her?
Would I know how?
You know vaguely, since it's been imprinted on you and attuned to you, that the idea that you could is present.
I mean, heck, I'll try it.
Okay. Interesting. She will make a wisdom save.
She's Godmaker. Let's get her points.
Are you kidding me?
No, maybe
Yeah, I
not.
don't know.
What is Godmaker?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it.
Someone who isn't DM who's doing something, explain to me.
You know.
Very
if-
important.
Listen, Birch.
Funky
if ever,
guy who wants
listen,
that.
Birch,
Listen, if he was
you
important,
ever-
you
one
know
person,
about it.
one fish. Shut
Okay,
the fuck up.
if you ever meet a man with like a fedora-looking hat and who smokes a cigar, don't talk to him, okay?
Okay.
He's very
Probably
dangerous.
Cadence
As
Just
a
face.
look in
friend.
lore. Just look in lore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the icon is.
He's
Godmaker.
there.
That's the Godmaker.
Yes.
Yeah, but don't
Definitely original art that I definitely didn't steal from one player here. All right, Birch. Something happens.
Did you steal it from?
Yes.
Captain.
That was
Something
one
happened?
of the. There was a warlock in campaign that I played with Captain, and that was the patron image, and I stole it because I thought it looked nice. All right,
Freaking sick.
Birch, you reach out with your hand, and you say, "Oh yeah, I'ma try this one." And as you do, you feel something weird. You feel as if there's something deeper beyond. You feel as if she does have a chain that is linked with something else. However, at the same time, you feel a strong lock upon it, and if you were to press just a little further, it would become undone.
Do it.
No way.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm gonna push that thing as hard as I can.
Oh, freak. I'm gonna die.
All right. As you do, you see her begin to morph and change. You see her gasp for air as suddenly what appears like a giant lock, and the thing anchoring her in her place was suddenly stripped away. Suddenly, Yurio vanishes, and instead taking a place is a similar looking individual. You see in front of you this woman, to which I will show you all a handout. Wow, look, I have it now. Wow. Oh, you can't see it on this one. Dang it. It's fine.
Nope, can't see it.
It's fine.
Awkward.
All right, you see this woman.
Mm-hmm.
It has been.
Wait, I missed it. Do it again.
All right, I'm just zooming in on her.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay.
Yeah. It has been so very long. Thank
oh
you.
no.
She will approach you.
I hold out my hand.
I must
Oh,
thank
no.
you
Oh no.
for what you have given me. You have bestowed upon me life. I am very grateful. Though I'm a bit hungry. She will look at
No!
you intently.
He's
Could
gonna
I-
what?
She will look at you. May I
You're maiming, right?
have a bit of your dream?
My dream?
Yes.
Oh no.
Your dream.
Can I be completely honest with you?
Of course.
I do not understand what a dream is. I have not had a dream.
Oh,
Also, why
That-
did Lawrence leave?
is unfortunate. Because I moved you all without doing it. You could all be here for this scene if you wanted.
Okay.
Can I slash her?
You're gonna attack her?
I'm not liking this vibe.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I want to like.
As you reach out to attack, a sudden wall of force will stop you. Now, dear sister, don't get too hasty. Our time of arrival is at hand. Lawrence and Ren, you are present for this scene.
Can I,
I didn't recognize him, right?
I've
You have
seen him.
horns just like I
I've
do.
seen him. I've seen him, yes.
All right, Birch.
You.
Let me describe to you what you're feeling right now. As soon as this person appears, you feel overwhelming dread and pressure from this person. You know in Hunter x Hunter when they're like invading the castle, but they reach Neferpitu-Aru's aura and they're like suddenly
yeah.
freeze? It's like that.
Yep.
I use my
Oh, okay.
net.
As this person arrives, you just like feel this overwhelming pressure. Now, we shouldn't be too hasty, dear sister. We still have that troublemaker to awaken. Oh my. Well, it appears
You-
I've been quite fortunate, haven't I?
Lawrence.
Oh,
was-
I should thank you. You've been quite kind in showing me this place.
Wait.
Who are you?
You. I saw you from the paper thingy.
Yes. You're the one who brought me here. I should be grateful.
Lawrence, is he bad?
But unfortunately, I don't quite have time for whatever's happening here.
Wait.
Oh.
I gave you sight to this place because of that paper?
Yes, you let me see. I've been quite grateful for you.
How much do you know of this place then?
Not quite as much as I'd like. Enough to know who you people are, and who my dear sister is.
Who am I then?
You are some
Jean.
you are some
am I?
mortal that will be in my
No.
way.
DM, I need to message you something.
That is not my name. You have failed the test. -5 points for you. I want to try to shift my blade to like go around the wall of force and like go at him instead.
All right. Let me see. Let me look at something real quick. Alright. I'll roll the D100.
Uh-oh.
You're aiming for low numbers.
Stinky.
Unfortunate.
That's a low number. That's like in the bottom third.
Yep. We were looking for minus 20. This man has no
Oy.
patience for you. Let me grab it.
Oh, is he gonna die?
Oh, God, such a career.
Wow, I feel like I've heard this music somewhere before. In a hit movie franchise.
Yeah, do you
I
mind
kinda-
or something?
I kind of start.
Are you going to ask him that? Because he will answer.
Will my party hate me?
Yes.
I mean,
After
That's
you
never
just
a
went
way
through
to
this lesson
start.
of like, oh, I'm not gonna do bad crap anymore.
Yes, but Captain, this is something he wants.
Remember when the God Maker was the only thing we had to worry about?
You. I don't know your name.
Me?
Yes.
Alright,
Of-
Ren. That's a good
When
question.
Florence finishes talking.
Alright, Ren, you grow big.
Big.
Alright, make me a grapple check with Lawrence.
Okay.
Lawrence, roll me acrobatics.
Or athletic?
Wait, what am I doing?
Don't worry about it.
Anyways,
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but I want something from him. That's the thing. 15.
Well, I'm sorry, but no.
I'm sorry. I want power.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
Anyways. What?
Ooh.
Huh?
Alright,
Huh?
Ooh.
while this is all happening,
You
before you have
sure?
a chance to grab Lawrence, Birch, you upset the man.
Oh, I upset the man.
You have. And the man will do something a little goofy.
Oh,
The
no.
man will
Kill
take a
you.
large puff from his cigar, and as he does, he will breathe it out.
Meth addiction.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I was on the wrong map. I am a buffoon. I am a buffoon. Look at me go. Look at me do my little silly little clown dance. Oh, that's regular store. What? I chose open. What the frick? Map tools. All right, cool. I'm
sorry,
We'll see how much of a hero you'll be. As for you, reach out for me if you ever want it.
What?
They will vanish.
Alright.
Alright, everyone, roll initiative if you could.
I don't want to, I'm gonna be honest.
And now, I will also describe to you the terms of this fight, because this guy has access to more power now.
Nat 20.
Let's
Yeah,
go. I will
that's
organize
because of
this
Veneer.
initiative. Alright, folks. Nope, not because of Veneer. Because of a little man named Smo. Hey, Smo,
That
how you doing?
is a 15.
That is a 21.
Alright,
That is a 19.
I got a 5.
that's fine.
So that grapple check didn't
Okay, here,
matter.
let's go down.
It would have, but unfortunately, Birch kind of upset him as well. Alright, 20 through 25.
21.
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
What's your dexterity modifier?
0.
Okay.
I used that grapple
Lawrence.
check for my initiative.
Birch.
I got
No, you cannot.
Okay, because I got a nat 20 and I was happy.
Oh, I will allow it.
25.
Cool. Then we'll go with Ren. 15 through 20.
18.
Why is my initiative plus 0?
Alright.
That makes sense, because I have 0 dexterity.
And then 10 through 15.
15.
Okay, Cinder. Lenorm, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
Alright, let me describe to you the terms of this fight. First, this creature will try to kill you. It will not just be satisfied with you being unconscious and will attack unconscious enemies. Second, this creature has a nifty little effect known as it is known as chain corrosion. If this creature kills you, it will kill all of your chains.
what?
This thing
That's
is my
right.
version of Violet Death. If this thing kills you, all of your characters die.
Well,
Why
guys,
has
Lawrence
my
is
other one hasn't even started yet?
guys,
I see. Also note, this creature is pretty strong. Be safe. All right, we'll start at the top of initiative.
Yo, just freaking everyone, just freaking run.
Would this be possible? DM, wait. Would this be possible?
Oh, you could probably kill it.
Probably. How many casualties though for us?
Maybe one or two, maybe.
Okay.
I don't want to be the one to die, so I'm sorry, guys.
Let's
I'm
get the
gonna stay back.
troublemakers
No,
out.
All right, this creature will use its ability. And I will do that ability right now, actually.
Fun.
It's got a sick beard.
Oh, those are good rolls for me.
Uh-oh. He's just like Gordon.
DM trying to freaking TPK.
Wait,
I'm
guys,
not.
don't worry. DM likes us.
All
If
right,
it's good
Ren,
rolls
you're
for-
first.
You wouldn't kill my character for a second.
You hear a loud disturbance outside as suddenly the world around you begins to shake somewhat.
What in the world is that?
Ren's gonna run outside.
As soon as Lauren steps outside, Jonathan's gonna be like, "What did you do?"
You have just enough essence to get outside as Ren, you see this creature approaches you, a construct of an ever-changing future.
It's actually
Pleasure
was
to meet you. And I'm gonna make a martial check or arcana check actually.
Go for it.
Well, that's gonna be.
I gotta get out of here! A 16, that is enough.
I
This-
gotta get out of here.
This creature has 5 abilities. Foreseen events, like clockwork, peer in all timelines, unfavorable peering, and vengeance of the mastermind.
Question.
Sure.
So
Sorry, what is this thing classified as?
A construct.
It's a construct. Okay.
Alright.
so the peer into the future one was that
Peer in all timelines or unfavorable peering?
unfavorable peering.
Alright, unfavorable peering. This creature has 5 lucky points it can use.
Aw. What a joke. I am assuming this thing isn't exactly friendly.
No, it is not.
Can we get a health
I
bar?
was kind of yelling. at
You can once you touch it.
Yeah, thank you for the obvious information.
Are we attacking or running?
I'd say that running is probably our best bet.
Captain, we must protect this village. If we leave this here, it'll wreak havoc.
We don't have anywhere to go, so
Let's test this theory. And Ren's gonna. He's gonna run up to poke him if he can make it that far.
If you action dash, you can get up right next to it and then bonus action attack.
you have 2 actions. Oh, but you have to attack.
Would you
Let's
like-
poke it
Alright, bonus action attack. Give it to me.
and give it to you. I can't do that because I have to attack with a weapon
Right,
first.
don't.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
I'll give it to you.
So
a dodge
let's
action.
action. Wait, can I hold the dodge action as a bonus action?
No, only monks.
Yeah, only gamers.
Alright,
Yes,
well,
monk
let's
is
test
equivalent
this
to
theory.
gamer.
We'll keep you there. Alright, Lawrence. Free action,
Wait,
you
right?
can get outside and see
I
it.
would
was
like to get
gonna-
outside.
I was gonna attack it
Oh,
using
you-
action surge.
oh, action surge? Go for it.
And then you can bonus action attack.
Not 20.
Alright, go. Sick. Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna invoke the fire rune, so I'm gonna do a strength save from him.
Okay,
And he takes 46 damage because crit.
nice. He is going to use his portent dice and make that a solid. He is going to make that a solid 17.
3 plus 7 plus. Yeah, that passes.
What's the damage?
Oh, we're almost there. I'm gonna add my giant smite d6.
Okay.
So that's 19 dice.
We should get some battle music.
Oh, my apologies.
No, you good.
23 slashing. 8 fire,
All right.
and then 2
It
more
will
attacks.
ignore the fire damage.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we can do this.
Oh, it's fine.
Ooh.
Nice.
We
song.
might be able to do this.
Hmm.
Second attack is a 15. Miss.
Miss.
Third attack is a 21.
Third attack is a 21. All right. He will
Yeah.
use his portent dice. He will use a portent dice and make it 8.
That's only 16.
Miss.
Alright, it's your guys' turn. Or whatever.
Next in line comes Lawrence.
Me.
As you step outside and
Yeah.
see the creature and run, begin fighting it. It will use its
so-
legendary action.
Mhm.
As suddenly, timelines are switched, and this creature will remain over here.
Can you
I'd
zoom
like,
out?
I'd like to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Sure, make the attack rolls.
That is 23 first one, and then 24 other.
Both hits.
Let me read D10. There's my D10. 7. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do.
He's got really good initiative. All right.
You should martial check.
Oh yes. Can I Arcana check
Sure, go for it.
or martial? I don't think a 15 will do much, huh?
It will not. All right. Actually, no, it will. Sorry. 15, you said?
Oh shit, yeah.
I thought you said 14. All right. There are 4 more that you get to learn. Foreseen events, light clockwork, peer in all timelines, vengeance of the mastermind.
Vengeance of the Mastermind?
This creature has advantage on all creatures afflicted with power word decadence.
I
Captain,
never liked Captain anyway.
Did Captain talk about
I hope
this?
you don't like Stetson either.
He talked to me about it.
Um,
No, I don't like
I
this.
want
like
to
Stetson
relay
either,
this to the party, like yell back at her.
so- All right, go
Use
for it.
advantage against the sickly.
It has advantage against those who know
Against
too much
Valiant.
of the timeline. Yeah. Actually, these things are probably on the same class of things. Alright. Alright. If that's the end of Lawrence's turn. Birch,
Yeah,
you step outside and immediately see the creature.
Ooh, okay. Oh, hello, big boy. I am going to cast Hex
Okay.
on him. And
What are you hexing?
I'm doing it using a 3rd level spot.
Okay. What
So
a
my 3rd level slot, because that's
no,
what slot I
you
have.
choose an ability score and it has disadvantage on those saves.
Yeah.
It's actually just checks, not saves.
Oh, just checks? My bad, sorry, just checks then.
Yeah, no, sure. And then I'm gonna do. Oh. Well, I guess that's my action, right?
Bonus action.
No, it's a hex is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. And then I will ignite my greatsword and just swing at him, I guess.
Alright, make me
Wait,
two-
if you were level 6, by the way, and you're hexblade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, there's a 5th, and are you Pact of the Blade?
I'm Pact of the Blade.
Okay, you more than likely, if I were you, would have taken the
Yes,
double attack.
2 attack
feature.
actions, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would you have taken that personally? I'm asking.
I'm not. I didn't look at it.
I don't have
Probably.
Birch's. I don't have Birch's
Two
health bar
attacks?
set up. Please forgive me for that.
I have 68.
68. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do the. Yeah. I don't know what I took.
It's fine.
I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about. So just a little.
There's
Just
Sting Blade.
do whatever is on yours. Just do whatever is on your sheet.
Okay. Well, what does Eldritch Smite do? Okay.
If you hit someone, you can add.
That's what I have.
extra.
I have Eldritch Smite.
All right, cool. That's fine.
Okay, so I will make an attack roll.
Yes, you will.
I'm playing
I
my weed
doubt I
anime
hit
music.
17.
17. 17 will miss.
Yeah, I thought so. For the second one,
This isn't the right music either. What do I?
not even close. Yeah, I got a 2. Yeah,
Alright.
I did.
Unfortunate.
I'll just scream to the party. It was nice knowing you.
All right. It is now Captain's turn.
I'm like going through the entire checklist.
How far away am I?
From this creature. 90 feet.
Snap to grid.
Forgot everyone needs to snap to grid.
Did Captain hear what Lawrence said about the thing being able to?
Yes.
All right. I think that what he's gonna do is run behind this little cottage here,
Bonus action
like
dashing
around the
here.
corner. Yeah, bonus action dash to
Right
get to
here?
this upper corner.
Oh, this one. Okay.
But like the left side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like right there. And then I'm gonna use my action. Oh, dang. I will. I can't really hide, but I will hold my action to attack, I guess.
All right. Understandable. All right. It will decide to use its attack action. First,
What you doing?
unfortunate. Hit. Hit. I won't re-roll that first one. It's fine. All right, Bert.
I'm not.
You take 32 damage.
I am half dead.
Not only that, but you also age 12 years.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You are now 12 years older than when you are.
cool.
This guy kind of strong.
You will then
Oh, he just hits me and runs away. What a pussy.
we'll run over here and switch places with Talon.
Can you bring us over to the?
Yep. I got you. And then after that, he will say, Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. Dude, I have so many key features. Okay, I'm gonna make a unarmed strike from
Okay.
one of my attack actions. That's a 20,
All right, a 20 will hit.
and net.
A natural 20. Alrighty then. Man, I might have to start having you guys roll in the bot because you guys have been critting
Yeah, I know
insane in
that
the
is-
past like week.
Here,
and a half.
I'll just re-roll that.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a natural 19.
No. Natural,
Wait,
no,
can I
you
join your
rolled it.
game on map tools, Dalen?
My
No,
computer's
it's
being
busted.
dumb right now, which is the issue. It's being
It's
dumb right
busted
now.
right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's being incredibly silly, and it won't start a server, so I have some computer stuff to work out tomorrow. But alas,
Yeah, that is kind of BS. So if you do want me to use.
no,
grid-
nope, you're good. You rolled it at 20. You rolled it at 20. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I just rolled a natural 20. That's the same chance of every other number on the dice. It's kind of BS.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's just been really weird because I remember you guys been critting a bunch the past while.
Yeah. I know.
Don't worry. When I roll, I'll roll natural.
Okay, that's a.
I think Captain
And
soaks up all the bad
That's,
rolls.
that is 10 bludgeoning, and I'm going to layer a. I'm going to use 1 key point to use stunning strike.
Okay.
So, con saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Saves.
Okay.
And second attack is just going to be a natural. Or,
Second
that's
attack.
not good. 13.
Miss.
Yep, that's what I thought. I am going to. I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack and go 45 feet to the. Oh, by top right a little.
Top right. All right.
And,
Are you disengaging first, or are you just running?
I don't want to spend all my key points in one turn, so I think I'm just gonna risk the opportunity. That's rude.
Been rolling a lot of nat 20s.
Oh, by the way, 20 AC, so I think that hits at half.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized it was muted. Yes, that was not a crit. That was probably like a natural 10 or something. But yes, you take 7 damage and you age 1 year.
Okay.
All right, next in the initiative line comes our dear Lenorm.
All right, so I tell Venerus, stand back, help those who are in need, but I don't want you getting killed.
Like, whatever, all right.
And Lenorm will. He will stand over next to. Okay, first of all, let me do a martial check.
All right.
Let me roll. So that's a 15.
A 15. All right, you have a few more abilities that you can learn. First off is going to be foreseen events, like clockwork, and vengeance, and peer in all timelines.
Like clockwork.
This creature can switch places with another creature.
Okay, well, at least we know the name. Do I know how many times it could do that, or is it just like...
It can do it as a legendary action.
Okay.
So it resets.
Let me ask the party. Hey, can you put Cafe Rio tins in the microwave?
No. It's
already
tin
no.
foil.
Lenorm's main instinct is to go next to Captain and protect him. However, he could get switched out with the guy, so he wouldn't want to put that danger on Captain. So he'll try to stand in the way of Captain and this big guy. So, but nope, to like attacking him.
Oh, okay, got you.
And he will stand at the ready, and he will cast. Let's see. He will. Well, hold on. Let's see how close people need to be for bless. Oh, it's only 30 feet. Never mind. I can't really get anybody. With
Wait,
that. I will cast. Does this look, based on my previous experiences, does this look like an aberration?
This looks like a construct, as it says in the name. Construct of an ever-changing future.
Okay, so I guess protection from good and evil won't do much. I would like to stand like 5 feet from it. Actually, no, I won't. I'll stand like right up in front of it. Try to be protective, and then activate my sacred weapon as an action.
Okay. Your spear lights with glorious power.
Maxima, guide me and give me strength, for I shall protect my crew. And that is my turn.
All right, top of the little initiative with Ren. Ren.
Oh, wait, can I do something, actually?
Dang it, man.
Sure.
Oh, no,
Can I
he's
bonus
listening.
action compel duel it?
Sure. Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah.
He will lucky that.
Let's go. Oh,
18.
dang. Okay. At least we burned one of his luckies.
All right, Ren, you'll find yourself temporally shunted with the creature.
Wait, don't like large creatures or bigger? Can't they like not make an opportunity attack?
Huh? Oh, this one can.
Isn't it? Oh, if it's like two sides.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. No. This one very specifically has foreseen all events and will take advantage of them.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna make
That
an
actually makes
Arcana
big.
check.
Thank you.
All right. What's the plan, Ren?
I'm gonna make an Arcana check,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use dice rolls.
You.
Oh yeah.
Right. You have. What did you roll?
I got a 7.
Unfortunate. All right. That reveals nothing, unfortunately.
Lenore,
Yes, Ren.
do you want to go on a trip?
I do not know what that entails, but if it leads to us surviving and me protecting everybody, then sure.
Get on my shoulders.
Maybe
Pick
on
up
my
one
turn.
norm.
Oh,
Can I
okay,
pick
never
him
mind.
up?
You can. A large
Okay.
creature picking up a small creature should be plenty easy, as you set Lenorm on your shoulders.
Who do you want to protect first? I'd imagine Lawrence, because
Yes, they are in immediate danger right now.
Real quick, my bad. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm doing things out of order. I'm so sorry. Stop the wind.
so that's why she can run so far.
Oh, DM.
No. Oh wait,
I
she's a
don't
monk.
know
She
if
gets an
I
extra 20 feet essentially.
I
gotcha.
I don't know if I mentioned it.
Wait, so
of the
she's
start
an
of my turn,
11th
but
level
I
monk.
cast what is
Yes.
it? Mage armor.
Well,
I
no,
don't
she
think
doesn't
it's
have a
a-
plus 20. She stepped the wind, so she has a plus 10, which is. Yes, she is a decent leveled monk. All right.
Also,
Anyways.
as Ren is picking me up, I tell Ren, we need to get all of the crew together. It seems that we can't do much when this thing is teleporting to everywhere.
I can set that up, and Ren, would I be able to use a bonus action? Okay, first off, would I be able to action dash towards the creature and then pick up Captain on my way?
Probably not. Captain would be a bit too big for you to carry.
I see.
But if you all wanted to park here and defend yourself, you could.
Well, still gonna bring the shield toward Lawrence, because clearly bad man hurt.
Lawrence
No,
could just like disengage and then come with us.
Oh yeah, because yeah. So I'll drop.
I could
Lenore
also,
off to my-
Misty Step and make it do a
Yeah, that's true.
concept.
Yeah, I'll drop Lenorm there. And then, can I go grab... With Lenorm off my back, can I grab...
Yes, but that will be your action.
Cinder? Okay, never mind.
Oh, Cinder?
Is that-
If you want to action
Cinder's
dash
pretty
to Cinder,
far.
you could.
I have
Well,
40.
yeah,
No,
I was
I'll be
gonna
fine.
dash up
I'll be
there.
fine.
Well, yeah, but we just rather be grouped up so that if you try...
Yes, I know. That's why I'm gonna.
Yeah, so you can action
Yeah,
dash.
You know,
to
I-
Cinder.
No,
Also,
that's smart.
Cinder has a bunch of movement speed, so you don't need
Yeah,
to like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can get there very, very.
So is that everybody in the party who we would have to get?
Birch,
Birch
is
is
still
over
all the
here.
way
Oh, yeah,
but
Birch.
at his lonesome.
Venrus.
Also, he switched places with the turtle, so it's pretty much anybody here.
Yeah. But
So-
I don't see what he could do at a distance, honestly. So if he switches with like other people, then as long as we're all grouped together, it shouldn't be that bad.
Can
Unless
Ren
he
get
has, like, a
within
hidden
30
range
feet
attack.
of the monster?
All right, we go next to.
Wait, can I get
Oh.
I get within 30 feet of the creature?
No,
And
not if you're gonna
by
go to
Cap.
Cinder.
No, I'm not gonna go up to
Oh,
Cinder.
if you
'cause
want to be
can
like
reach
within
it.
30 feet of everything, yes, you could. You can
Okay,
position yourself kind
that's
of in the middle.
Good.
All right, Lawrence.
What is the range on the Misty Step thingy again?
30 feet.
Is Ren or is anyone? Could anyone be affected by this?
From where you are, the only thing that could be effective is the creature.
Okay.
Also, I doubt that it's gonna poison him since he's a construct and can't inhale. But either way, it's best for you to get out of danger and closer
Yeah,
to
can
us.
can bonus section Misty step?
Where to?
To where my party is. So like,
Right next to Captain.
yeah. Also,
Start pelting him.
oh yeah, I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
That's fine. Make your attack rolls.
One's a 17,
Miss.
and the other is, hold on, I rolled a 19, and I don't know what 19 plus 7 is.
26. It hits.
26.
Yeah. Also, now that we're all together, I could bless people, and people are gonna hit more reliably.
4 plus...
Hold
That'd be nice, because I don't think
plus
I've
Probably
hit
not
anybody
Captain.
yet.
10, another 10 damage.
Or
Okay.
or Birch. Captain, we kind of suck at fighting.
All right.
Yeah, what the freak? What
Construct will remain standing.
Get good.
All right. Next in line comes Birch.
All right. I'm running, I guess. Well, not, I'm running towards it.
You won't be able to get there on your turn, unless you action dashed.
No, I was gonna shoot lightning lure at it.
All right. Lightning lure. What does it need to make?
A strength saving throw.
A 10.
I rolled a 10.
It did.
I think that's less than my strength.
Yep. All right. But
Yay!
it's your spell DC. But yes.
Oh.
But yes. So you're able to pull him 10 feet closer or 5 feet closer.
10.
10 feet closer.
Yep.
And then you also deal lightning damage. Go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, 1d8.
You're level 5 now, so it'd be 2d8.
2d8.
Oh, is he
Okay.
talking about lightning?
Yes.
And then does it get any bonuses or just?
Nope, just 2d8.
I got an 8.
8 damage. Alrighty then. That is all for Birch. Captain.
How close can I get to it?
Right up next to it, big boy.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will swing at it. Do I get anything for being behind it?
You do not.
Okay. That's gonna be a 16 to hit. So
16
then I'll
will
bonus
miss.
action. I'll bonus action dash back behind the corner.
Alright. It will take its reaction to opportunity attack you. Oh wait, no.
I don't get up. I attack him.
Swashbuckler, rogue, you got me. Alright. You tricksy man. Alright, the construct of ever-changing time. Well, look at this delectable little Birch here. Would say, I will save you, sweet treat, for later. As he will switch places with Ren.
Uh-oh.
You will look at the delectable little Cinder. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna lucky the last one. Unfortunate. Alright, just one hits.
Wait, am I still within 30 feet of him?
Huh?
Am I still within 30
No.
feet
You
of
are
him?
not.
No, the carnage. Okay.
That's why we all gotta get together so he can't do this stuff.
17 damage.
We're working on it, Lenorm.
On top of that, you will take 6 years of aging.
Okay.
After that, it will end its turn and give way to your turn, Cinder. But, as its new legendary action, it will trade places with the turtle.
Back by me.
Yep, back by you.
Can you zoom out?
Yep.
Someone stop this man.
He's on the
Working
loose.
on it.
Hmm.
I don't want to die.
We gotta get close together.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement speed to get down.
35 feet.
I get 45. Can I go over by Captain? Captain,
Sure, you can get over here.
yeah, like there. And how far away is actually big guy?
From you right now, 70 feet.
Okay, so I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna activate fire style. Okay.
All right. All right. You activate fire style, good sir, and that means a few things. One, your fists alight with searing flame, as suddenly small balls of fire appear in your hands, as well as claw their way up along your arms. Your damage is now considered fire, and you have a 5-foot or a 10-foot reach on all your punches.
Mhm. Good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna end my.
All right. I will let you know before you do that. Ren did his fire style on or his fire rune on the construct, and it had no effect. If you would like to switch it to ice, I will allow it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you switch to ice instead and gain a +1 to
Thanks,
your
man.
AC. Yeah, no problem.
Actually.
All right. This creature is not. Oh, this creature does not have the ability that makes me a dick to you all. So we will continue on as normal. All right. We go to the gnome.
Alright. Healing lay on hands is an action. So
Yes.
I think I am going to use a second level bless to affect
Everyone here?
Captain Lawrence. Well, okay. First, I will go within like reach of. Can I reach him with bless now?
Yes.
Ren.
Yes. You
Yeah.
can.
Okay, then I'll make Ren, Captain Lawrence, and whatchamacallit?
Cinder?
Cinder. Yeah,
Okay.
blessed.
Oh.
And that is my action. My bonus action, I will wait. I will set my shield
Okay.
to receive a charge. So if he gets within my reach, then I get to hit him.
Nice. Alrighty then. After that is now Venros's turn. Like, you were probably the only one who I care about. So like, here, take this, and she will deck you in your jaw and heal you for 30 heal you for 30 hit points.
Damn, does she have
Anyways.
a crush on Birch?
I
It's no-
straight on my jaw and I get rid of Pickle's like backhand across the face. Just
Oh, that was kind of a.
I feel better, but I did not like that.
It's fine. It's just what I have to do for my ability. Anyways, I'm running out. Goodbye.
Bye.
I need to go over here to help these people.
Guys, Venos is actually being nice.
Anyways,
Just to me.
she's gonna run over here. All right. That is the end of her turn. Ren, your turn.
So
Get over here.
wait, but Birch, what if?
I will be fine.
No.
Oh, okay then.
His turn is before his.
I'm fine. Go, Ren, go!
Arcana check before I go.
Go for it.
Ba-ba-dee-boo-ba-dee.
No, I
Here
should have
we
marked
go.
on the check too.
Oh wait, no. Let me use the dice rolls. Yeah, I'm this dice bot. Avery doesn't like me.
That's fine. You can still use your dice. Like, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
you
can't.
can still use your dice. You're all good.
okay. Because those are my weighted ones.
Oh. Why do you have
Yeah.
weighted dice?
No, I don't. That was a joke.
Okay, I was like, dog. What the frick, though? Alright, regardless.
Have inversely weighted dice. They only make me negative rolls.
I
Somebody
love
weighed my dice.
that. Okay, have fun, Birch. And bonus action.
Bye-bye.
Wait, is the construct's turn before Birch's?
Disafters.
Okay, I'll stand. Yeah, right there.
Wonderful. Alright, Birch.
Okay.
No, Lawrence's turn.
Oh, Lauren, just
Sorry,
kidding.
Lawrence.
Can I go where I can see the creature? Can I move to see it?
You may.
Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it again.
Make your attack rolls.
Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Alright.
And you're blessed, remember.
Oh fuck, what is, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting what Blast does.
It's 1d4 to your attacks.
Oh. A 23 and sorry. And a 15?
The 15 will miss. The first one, what was the roll?
It was a 23.
That one will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Would
So-
15 with bless maybe hit?
Roll me your bless.
I got a 3.
It
17.
will miss.
Alright. The damage I got on that was 8.
8 damage. Alrighty then. Chipping away. Next in line comes Birch. But at the start of your turn,
It would have been an 18, and 18 is a miss, right?
yes.
Okay.
At the start of your turn, I'm going to become a turtle.
This is fine. How close can I get to Lawrence?
Right up next to him.
Can I go further? How much am I moving speed?
30.
30? Okay. How far away is the creature?
From you right now, 40.
Can I move to like the right side of her instead of right behind? Go. Yeah,
Yes.
that one. Can I reach? Okay. And then I want to cast Ray of Frost.
Alright. Is that a saving throw or an attack roll?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Imagine
I'm
reading
looking.
his
I'm
spells.
looking. I'm looking. Hey, shut up. Range attack spell.
Okay, make
Okay.
me an attack spell roll. That made sense, right?
21. 21.
21 will hit.
Hey, it's 2d8. And his speed is reduced by 10.
Gotcha.
If he hasn't really moved, he hasn't really walked much, but 7, 9 damage.
And cold damage. Alright. It's now Captain's turn. At the start of Captain's turn, it will replace itself with you.
Oh,
Who? Oh, hello.
Lit.
You are now yonder.
Don't do it. Don't do it. See, this is
how
how
far
we
away am I?
feel about.
35.
I'll move 30 and then use my sword,
Okay.
which with reach. That was a natural one.
Dang.
Unfortunate.
Don't do it.
I was
Then I'm
gonna
gonna
say, I was gonna ask, don't we have potent dice? And I realized
I'll
I was
bonus action.
fucking dead.
dash over next to where Lawrence is.
Okay. And run through run. Alright. It is now the construct's turn. And it's feeling zesty. It's going to use its natural 20 it used on its portent dice
No.
to automatically crit on Cinder.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Is he within 30 feet of you? He is.
Is there literally any other creature aside from the crew within 30 feet of me?
There is.
Who?
If you count Venrus.
Fenris is on the crew, so is that a no?
Then yes, that is a no.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
maybe-
feeling like not letting Tinder die today, so I'm gonna redirect that attack at me.
Alright. You will take
Oh, I was gonna
Dude.
hellish rebuke it.
Dude, thank you so much.
you will take 26 damage. And you'll
If-
age 20 years.
Oh, that's not the fine part.
Okay, so, well, no, never mind. I was gonna ask if I could use my protection to re-roll that natural 20.
The
No, that's not
answer is no.
Okay.
Because the
I'm
end
just-
dice roll will be.
My back.
Alright. You are now 20 years older, Red.
I'm 42.
It will then take its next two attacks on Cinder. Or do all attacks this round go to you, Red? Is it just
Red?
the one attack, or is it all attacks on you, Red?
He's muted.
Ren, you're muted.
He's probably
Someone
talking
would've
to
left
someone. What's that ability called? I could look it up.
Don't call me a dummy. He said Tinder.
I'm not sure what the ability calls.
I heard what I heard.
Cinder, you all good? Because if not,
Oh.
you're taking 13 damage.
Can I hellish rebuke that?
You are not being the one damaged, so no.
You're right, I forgot how well.
You haven't even been touched yet, man.
Ooh, don't
Alright,
forget,
Cinder.
fire damage doesn't matter.
13 damage to you.
Ren, when you redirect an attack, is it all attacks or just that one attack?
I can redirect one attack using my clap.
Just the one? Alright, we'll do. Alright, it will then, at the end of its turn, with the reset legendary actions, change places with the turtle.
Dude, I hate that.
Oh no, the mechanic of the fight is good.
Yeah, I know it is.
Well, now that we're all close together, he won't have like much of a choice to where he wants to go, so that's good.
Alright, we will start with Cinder. It's your turn.
Okay. How far away am I?
If you were to run, it'd be 70 feet, so if you step in the wind.
Okay. Oh my god, there's not much I can do at this point.
You could ready your action
Good.
and also martial check.
What does a martial check do?
It reveals abilities about the enemy.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
It's basically the Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to prepare an unarmed strike.
Alright.
And
If it comes within range, you will strike it. My voice is killing me right now. Alright. Next in line, then, comes Lenorm.
It didn't get within reach of me, right?
It did not, no.
Okay. I will use my action to go to Cinder and lay on hands in for third. How hurt is he?
He has not a lot left.
Well, I guess okay, so I have 30 lay on hands healing. Is that gonna overheal him or?
It will not.
Okay, then I'll use all 30.
Cinder, you healed for 30.
You will not die on me yet.
Alright. So,
And then, as a bonus action, I will set my. I'll stand next to, like, I'll go back to my position, stand next, like, right below Captain.
sure.
And then I'll set my shield. Wait, actually, no. Fuck. Okay, so. How value do you? Okay, guys, how much do you value bless? Do you think
A
bless
lot.
is like
Quite
a lot?
bit, but I think
I can understand
you
if you
need-
do something else, but like.
No, it's because like I want to try to compel duel it again, so it doesn't
Oh.
run away
no,
all the time.
it's got lucky. It's just
But
not
yeah, no.
Kobolds
Okay.
don't
So-
live very long, so I wouldn't try to get hit by this guy.
I will valiantly die for anybody here.
How many,
Anyways,
how many years do you have? How many?
no.
Lenorm, how old are you, and what's the maximum age of kobolds, actually?
Well, I don't know that, but let's see how old I would be. I'm 27 apparently, in kobold years.
In kobold years, but kobolds, I think, only live for like 35 years.
So like 5 years old. No, 10 years old.
I guess.
Oh, they can live up to 120 years, but rarely do so due to their stupidity. Alright.
So you'll be
I
fine.
am not stupid. And I bonus action ready my stuff for a charge.
Got you.
You stupid
Alright,
idiot.
Lenorm, you're 14 years old then. Sydney, if
And
you're
I will
essentially
roll a martial check.
Go for it.
7. Never mind.
Alright, understandable. Alright, Lenorm, it is now Vendress's turn. She will run up and say, like, hey, look at me. Falcon Punch! To which she will expend 2 key points and heal you for 20.
I want to hit you, but I feel like my years of wisdom.
Oh yeah,
I did
'cause
it.
you
It
got a
feels
crit
good.
for 20. Surprisingly, it doesn't hurt, but instead has a graceful touch to it. Alright, Ren,
I
your
still
turn.
slapped her back.
You did.
I
Ren
feel
hits
much
women?
wiser.
Not Ren, Birch hits women? Canonical.
Canonical.
Ren, I don't know what like abilities you have, but I would suggest staying like with everybody.
Oh,
here.
I'm out of abilities, aside from second wind.
Yeah. So if you want, ready your action or something.
Hey, let him make the decision. Shut up.
I'm just offering advice because.
Yeah, no, that is great advice because I'm very defenseless right now.
Well, I have my protection, so if he
And
attacks
that
me,
too.
yeah.
Ren's just gonna stand ready at a battle stance.
Alright, you hold your action to attack if a
You
creature
could
comes near.
martial check.
Yeah, an Arcana check.
And you have a D6, D4 for that. Bless affects that too.
Yeah, what's
Wait,
the
actually, does it? Let me check.
I think it will. If it's an ability.
Oh no, it's a saving throw. Never mind. First.
Doesn't matter. 17.
17. Alright, 17. Is that a martial check or Arcana check?
Arcana.
Alright, a 17 Arcana. It reveals the last ability, which is Foreseen Events, which gives it 3 portent dice you can use at the beginning of combat. If you would like to make that a martial check, I will allow it.
I would.
Alright,
So that's a 16.
a martial check. That will reveal that it has 2 martial abilities. The first is Chronergic Claws, and the second is Take What's Mine.
Well, I think we know what Take What's Mine is, so what's Chronologic Pause or... Yeah.
Chronergic Claws. When this creature hits you, you will age a D10 of years.
Oh. So,
Wait a minute.
That's the one that we already knew. Well,
And how did I age 12 years?
Because I hit you twice.
Oh, you're right.
and then do crits double that too?
Yes, crits will double that as well.
Wowzer, that's a lot of age.
Yes. This thing
Imagine
could age you
being-
to death. Except for an
Imagine
elf.
getting hit by this
Super.
Or
I
so
did.
We pick you up and hold you as a meat shield.
Yes, Red. You knew Chronergic Claws already.
I
Yeah,
will
you like
know.
don't eat.
Alright,
thing. Laughs an elf.
so, Lawrence,
Oh,
your turn.
you're-
Yeah.
I should have directed that at you. No, I'm kidding.
I would say everyone just hold your attacks.
No.
Yeah, I'm holding
Not
attack.
blasting it.
yeah, you got your range attacks.
Oh. First one is 21. Second one will not hit, I think. 10 won't hit. So.
Alright.
Can I use my short bow?
You said you were holding your action. You said you took a battle stance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Understandable.
Oh.
Alright, Lawrence, 1 hits.
Yes, I'm doing the calculations here. Give me a second. Give me a second. I rolled the wrong dice and I lost my d10.
Yar does.
Yar does.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is. 6 damage. Alright. It is now Birch's turn.
Alright, so can I change my pack weapon into the great, like the big bow?
You will
Is that
need
a
to
bonus
dismiss
action
it,
or
then
an action?
you will you need to dismiss it and then resummon it, which will be your action. So,
That'll be my whole thing.
yeah.
But because oh wait no okay. No, it's fine. I'll just use another ray of frost.
Alrighty
I mean,
then.
you still have Eldritch Blast.
Make the attack roll.
15 plus a 19.
The 19 will hit it half.
Oh wait, what's
Oh,
my
you have-
what's my
no.
spell? My spell casting thing.
Charisma plus
Wisdom?
proficiency.
Charisma? Oh, just kidding. It's like a 25.
Okay, got you.
I have
Understandable.
plus 7 charisma. I forgot.
You have plus 7 charisma or plus 7 to hit?
I think you
Uh,
said the hit.
I think it's
I don't know.
If you have a plus 7 to charisma, I have several questions.
Imagine looking at your character.
I mean, what did you put your ASI in?
What is inside? I don't know what that means.
Ability score improvement.
I put 1 in charisma, 1 in dexterity.
Understandable. Alright, I think he's talking about he has a plus 7 to hit with his spells.
Oh, that's a save. Just kidding. I have a +4. Sorry, not a +7.
Okay.
Which makes it a 19.
All right, a 19 will hit it half.
Hit it half. Okay.
Oh,
You're adding your proficiency to hit, correct?
No, I did not. Proficiency plus that's a 21.
You are proficient with the spells that you cast. All right, roll me damage.
Okay. Guys, it's been a minute. I'm sorry. I got a 2.
yeah, you should. Jesus.
You're rolling your 2d8.
Yeah, I rolled.
Ooh, good
Oh,
job.
I rolled a d6, but it's fine. I got 2 1s.
Guys, moral support.
All that math for 2 damage.
All that for a drop of blood. All right, Captain, it's your
Not
turn.
again.
Hold
Hey,
on,
he's
moral
slow
support.
still. He's still slow.
Everybody clap. Everybody clap. Come on.
I'm clapping. I am pogging.
Lawrence puts his hand on his shoulder like, you tried your best.
You
Hey,
did
I
your
did
best.
something.
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
That's more than like half the people here.
We're,
The freaking other.
All right,
we're clapping you off.
Captain, it's your turn.
Hate all of you.
I'm gonna move so I'm 10 feet above Lawrence. No, just 10 feet above him. So 5 more feet, or 10, yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold my action to attack.
All right. It will take Captain's attack, as it will switch places with Birch.
Hey.
Nice.
Captain, roll me an attack.
It's not gonna hit.
Unfortunate.
Is that in range of Lenore?
It is. Does it need to come within 5 feet of you, or is it just within range of your spear?
Let me see. Most recent. It's within my spear's reach.
All right. Did you take the bonus action to extend the reach of your spear?
He did.
Well, it's a bonus action to set my spear.
Okay, so you did not extend the reach of your spear, so it's just within the 5 feet. So the answer is no.
Oh, we're gonna kill it.
Unfortunate, I must say. All right. It will do 2 attacks on you, good friend. Let's see if you will survive this.
I'm sorry, Lawrence, but I already used it for Cinder.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, now all 3 of your characters die.
He will
No,
lucky
we won't
the
let that
second
happen.
one. All right, he will hit it half. 4. That's 13. That is 27 damage to Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
To which point he will also.
I'm pretty sure I'm more than the half.
That was over 3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
All right. At the end of its turn, it will switch with the turtle lady.
A lady?
Hello.
How many times can it teleport?
3
Infinite.
times. 3 times between its turns.
This is fine.
It is fine. We're fine. We're
So
doing
it can-
great.
So it can switch 2 more times. All
I
right.
mean, in all reality, if you look at it.
All right. We start
No.
at Cinder.
Okay, how far is it?
If you were to run to him, 70 feet. Actually, there's probably a better way of doing that. Hold up.
Yeah, there definitely is.
60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move 35.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a 2 dart attacks.
2 dart attacks. Go for it. Roll me the attack rolls.
That is a, quick math, 17. Or no, not 17. 19
Hits a half.
and a 17.
Miss.
Okay. Took that. 5 damage.
All right, we'll take it as dart sticks out from its metallic flesh.
Okay.
All right, Lenore.
I spend that much.
Okay. Let's see. I will. I guess extend my reach
Okay.
to 10 feet and then stand one step up, and then ready my action
All right, we'll do.
to attack.
I see. Alrighty then. It comes down to this lady over here. She will run up and be like, I don't have that much left. You guys need to stop getting like hit and stuff. To which point she will heal you
Thanks
for
for the
she will heal you for 20, Lawrence.
thanks for the
Thank
advice.
you.
I don't have that much left. You better not waste it.
I'll make it up to you sometime.
You freaking
hang
better. I didn't join to be on this ship. I kind of got contractually obligated.
You can't Lawrence heal us, and can't you also put
Okay.
out
Fight?
good
No, I
damage?
took an oath never to fight anyone. I'm kind of like an oath of tranquility, or I'm kind of like a way of tranquility monk.
Didn't you just punch Lawrence earlier?
Yeah, but that was for healing, idiot.
No, but before that, just to punch him.
It wasn't doing actual damage, so it's fine.
But you tried to paralyze him.
It was my fault. Don't worry about it, Ren.
Okay, fair.
Thank you for healing me.
Whatever. Alright. After that, we go to Ren.
So is this thing just gonna keep on coming in and out?
It's gonna try.
Oh, I'm just saying that in character. Okay. I mean, guys, do we really have much of a choice? As long as he has people everywhere, he's gonna keep on teleporting in and out, so I feel like we have to.
But if you so
DM,
If-
can you zoom out?
There are a total of 3 people on Discovery. There's Trent, there's Birch over here, and then there's Feyrin.
Why am I over there?
Because he switched places with you. Hello,
Ah.
Birch.
Stop doing that.
Oh my god. Alright.
Everyone else is frozen in fear and cannot move efficiently. Unless, of
Okay,
course, you were to try to persuade them to move closer.
Everyone, we have to all gather together.
Make an,
Nice.
make an intimidation check.
Oh, intimidation, you say? Can I remove that rune?
Peace was never much.
That's gonna be. God, they're all terrified of a 5.
No, they are more terrified by the time beast that they will do nothing.
Could I try to persuade him of anything?
You can.
Then I
As
shall
your
leave.
free speaking action, you can do that. Ren, you still have your full turn.
Alright. Can Ren try to get within the, like.
Upwards, or?
So, is that as close as I can move?
Yeah, that's 30 feet for you.
Alright. Well, seeing his patterns, Ren is gonna try to get near. He's gonna get in between Captain and Cinder. And he's gonna ready his action.
Alright, ready to action for whenever
Stab
something
him.
strikes. Alright,
Yes.
we go to Lawrence.
Alright, I would like to try to.
Make me a persuasion check.
Mike.
It's for all the marbles! Let's see it! Don't screw it up!
Come on, you're a Barman Warlock.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm good.
You're a charisma caster!
Best
I
warlock.
believe in you!
Characters like that.
Dirty
Weird.
20! Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20! Bum, bum,
Persuade them to get closer.
bum, bum, bum.
I'm like,
All right,
we
I guess I can
protect
try to
you.
move like dashing
You
by
guys
60
just
feet.
have to get closer.
Come on, come on, come on!
Wow, the
Yo.
only bard thing that Lawrence has done is persuade
I
people.
suppose I'll get closer. All right, you have the rest of your turn.
Can I move where I can shoot it with more Eldritch Blasts?
Because that's what Warlocks are
Right there.
for. I mean, can't they go to left?
Unless you're me, apparently. I don't do that, like, ever.
You can go to left.
What,
and
hit
go
with
60
attacks?
instead of
Welcome to the
evil.
club.
No. We use Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
You can
you can go right there
You
if you
can
want.
actually. While I was checking the PhD, I did check and see
So-
you can move through another creature space, friendly creature space, as long as you don't stay in.
Nice.
One's a 16,
and
so
there.
it misses. The other is a 19.
The 19 will hit at half.
Alright,
Ship it
that
away.
is 9 half.
You're blessed.
I need.
Good.
Oh fuck, you're right. I need.
Re-roll both of those.
Wait.
or
I
roll
forgot
a D4
about
on both
that.
of those. Oh, I'm blessed.
The other one was 16. Oh, with the,
I feel
that,
so
that,
bad
that's
'cause
just
I'm
gonna
wasting.
Be, one's gonna be a 17, so it's still not gonna hit. The 19's gonna be.
It's just going to do full damage at this point because it's physically impossible not to roll over its AC at that point. All right.
It was. So it's just 9 then.
Yep. All right. The creature is now bloodied.
We.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've
On
done it.
track.
We've made a
Wait, Lawrence
robot.
Marshall.
Oh yeah, can I marshal? Yeah.
You
I
may.
want to.
Check merch check.
The marshal will be.
The mushroom check.
19.
Da-
Yeah, the mushroom
GM,
check.
can I do a mushroom check?
Sure.
GM, can I make-
A
Is
19.
it
my-
monster
The
on
final
screen?
martial check they've yet to learn. Take what's mine. If this
Take what's
creature,
mine.
if this creature downs another creature, it will remove a limb.
Oh.
Oh,
I relayed this to the party.
Then do best not to go down.
Birch.
Thanks, Lamar.
Alright, I'm going to disperse my weapon
Okay.
and resummon it as a longbow.
Yeah, Ren, thank you for thinking it.
And after that, I'm just gonna try to move in line of sight.
All right. You get within
Like,
line of sight
in-
right here.
In a position where, like, if he was to switch with me again, I would
Uh.
still be able to see him.
Got you. The best that you can do with your movement is right there, where you
That's
just get line of sight.
totally
on. All right. It is now Captain's turn, but at the start of Captain's turn, it's going to. Do nothing.
We stomped him. No, we haven't. I meant stomped, but he didn't.
Is it just me or is this extreme like super quick?
It probably is.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
sprain's not doing
move
great.
10 feet to the
Sorry,
right,
y'all. I don't know what's happening.
No,
No,
it's
it's
just a
all
little
good.
bit of lag.
and then I'm gonna hold my action to attack.
All right. If anything
Is the
shows up,
server
you will
open?
attack. No, that's the
No.
issue. Is that it couldn't be open for whatever reason.
You
there
forgot
was
to
like
pay for Pro.
that's not what it does. All right. Alrighty then. We will start with the construct's turn. At the end of Captain's turn, it will switch with Cinder.
Oh,
It will take an attack from Ren.
Rest
Oh,
in peace, Lauren.
it's within me, eh?
Yep. Roll me one attack.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. So that's going to be no whammies.
What's the number?
24.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Haha, I'm gonna attack my, or add my devilish charm. Taking my giant smite.
Okay.
I don't know I said that.
Yeah, I don't know either, because I'm like that's a tiefling ability.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no. They're a thing called variant tieflings. They get like a thing called like Devil's Tongue and Devil's Charm and stuff, where you cast Charm Person, Vicious Mockery, and one other thing I think.
Dog. Well, that's 11 slash.
11 damage. It will look at Lawrence, hungry.
Looking like a snack.
Touch
Lawrence, what's your
my
AC?
Lawrence. Oh,
AC
no.
17. It's going to lucky one of those. All right. That is going to be a solid. Only booking once per turn, right? 24 damage to Lawrence.
How many
24?
uses of lucky does he get?
You revealed it had 5. It has used 3 so far.
4.
Is
I
used
used
4 so
Oh,
far?
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Pretty
is the
sure-
fourth.
I'm pretty sure it used
All right,
oh.
The resolution increased, so that's good.
Lawrence, you should be at 14 HP.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
have to help.
Yes. All right. It wasn't into attacks though, but Lawrence is not looking great. Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Can you move up to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we get the turtle to help us? Real talk.
No.
Can it teleport with the turtle?
No.
Oh, thank God.
The turtle spirit is guarded.
Okay.
Go and punch.
I am going to activate Fangs with the Fire Snake.
Okay.
I'm going to move within 10 feet of it.
Does that do fire damage because he's immune to fire?
Since I activated my style, I can choose to make it cold action. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure?
Yes,
PM.
you can. As you choose ice style,
Yeah,
you can decide to make any damage you do cold damage, including fire styles.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll 2 attacks.
Go for it.
Okay. First one is a 22.
Hits.
Second one is 15.
Miss.
Roll.
Flurry of
roll-
blows.
Whatchamacallit?
Bless.
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 Oh, yeah. 24. 3. 18.
Alright. Miss.
Okay.
Flurry of
Flurry of
blows.
blows, so 2 more attacks. Okay. Okay, that is a. Oh my god, there's so much math in this game. Math,
Game about
like
dice.
D&D role-playing game. 25
Hits.
and a 30-20.
That will also hit. Roll 3.3 things of damage.
Oh, 3 hit? I thought only 1 hit.
No, 3.
Oh,
No,
look, was
there-
I stupid?
Yeah, you have 3 hits.
Okay.
You get more than one attack?
Imagine.
Oh my god, why did I choose to add so much math?
Alright.
Fish, just punch him.
You're a monk.
can't do
you
math.
You're a monk. You will get used to adding multiple dice of damage. Alright.
Yeah, I know. Okay, for 31 plus,
It's okay, Fish. Take your time.
Monkey math.
54 cold damage.
Ooh, that was big.
And
Alright.
I'm going to pop off, and as I do this, I'm gonna say,
Cinder.
I'm gonna say, move to me, and I'm gonna try to do my best to move around the other side of the building.
You don't have. You have 10 feet of movement left, so you're about there.
Whoa, wait, I was over by, like, behind a turtle.
Yes, you took 20 there, 15 here.
25. 25 more. I don't have 35.
You have. How much?
45.
Okay, so you have 10 more. Alright, it will switch to you.
Woo!
Is it stuck between the buildings?
No.
I feel so proud of myself for doing that math.
Alright. Good on you.
Why,
You know. Lenorm.
Fish, why would you move there?
To be honest, I was kind of hoping it would switch with me.
Now I can shoot him.
But then I can't hit it now because it's
But I
switching.
can.
Well, it wasn't. You weren't gonna hit it anyway.
Yes, I would.
Norm, run onto my shoulders.
I have plus 10 to my attack, and I have Divine Smite. I probably could have killed it.
Norm, run onto my shoulders.
Norm, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, but
I just
Alright.
don't understand your reasoning why you would.
Alright,
just
Lenore,
go
what's
there.
the
Well,
plan?
it didn't happen, so we gotta
Same
keep
thing.
going.
Keeping guard.
To be honest, if Lenorm does touch it, he probably would kill it, which is probably the reason we're still alive.
Is there any like how far can I go?
Movement wise, you can get about right there, unless you were to dash.
Well, I can't attack if I dash, so. Okay, Ren, what is the benefit of me getting on your shoulders?
I can run up to him.
You can get on his shoulders and
Maybe.
ready action to when you get.
Yeah,
when you
ready
get to
action, then I
attack.
run you to
Yeah,
him.
okay, then I'll do that,
You run onto Ren's shoulders.
and I'll ready my action to attack. And wait, bonus action, I extend my reach too.
Got you. All right, Venrus will walk over and be like, okay, this is my last of it. Like, I understand you're doing a pretty good job. Like, don't, like, die, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, like, whatever.
How much did I heal for DM?
10.
Thank you. I'll make
She
it up
is
to you
out of
sometime.
key. All right. Ren, your turn. Just kidding.
Alright, how...
By the way, you can move through me if needed. Oh, wait, never mind. Whoops.
It's over here now.
Can you put us in view of it?
Sorry. I have to manipulate it. There's
Where are
my...
you? Are you over there? This stupid thing
Alright,
keeps
whose turn is it?
teleporting with me, and he's making me move around.
DM, whose turn is it?
It's
Here's your turn, Ren.
60 feet, action dash.
All right, getting close enough. You shot put Lenorm as he flies through the air, spear glistening with the sacred power of Maxima. Make me an attack roll, and I'll even give you advantage because this is kind of sick.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I
Okay,
won't.
good thing.
Just kidding. I lied to you. This creature can't have an advantage on. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I was gonna give you something
Glorious.
cool, but unfortunately,
So no
it cannot.
advantage.
It cannot. No advantage cannot be gained against this creature. Apologies.
Okay, then that's a 15 I miss.
Unfortunate.
No.
Oh my gosh,
Sage.
he's been hexed this whole time. I could have been taking advantage.
Yes, you could have.
Wait, DM, that...
Yes.
You have to look the phone.
You're a buffoon fish, huh?
Don't
I'm a
bully
buffoon.
fish.
I'm a buffoon.
We're all buffoons in our own right. Group hug.
That was gonna be cool.
It would have been. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
All right.
Move. Hi.
After Ren's turn, Lawrence, it's your move.
Can I? Where me? There me. I want to.
Where me, there me.
Blast away to your heart's content.
Romeo.
Thanks, Mr. DM man. Ugh. plus 7. 23 and 18 plus 7. 25.
Both hit. Roll damage.
I will. That is 7 plus 10. Wait, no, 14. Sorry.
14 damage.
Fell.
Yeah.
It's not looking great. We go to Birch.
Kill it, bitch.
You go, Birch.
Birch,
turn?
Birch,
Alright.
Birch, Birch.
I draw the power of my flaming bow and let
text.
and I let fly, and then
Wait, did you hexblade curse it? Aren't you hexblade?
It's already hex. It's fine. All right, make me your
No,
bow attack.
hexblade's cursed. You can later on.
I
top get
understand. That is for him to do and not for me to remind him of.
I don't know what that means, guys. I hope you know. I don't understand what you're saying.
All right,
Extra
Birch,
damage.
make me a bow attack.
I got a unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. All right, roll me damage.
What would be the law of damage?
It's a D8.
D8.
D8
D8 plus your charisma.
plus.
It's almost done. Cats might be the
7.
most- 7
And then-
damage.
I also have Eldritch Smite.
That cannot be applied. Oh wait, yes, it can be applied.
It's a pack weapon, yeah.
All right, roll
So
me
I get
3d10.
It's 3d8.
No, 3d8. My apologies.
Yeah.
I was thinking. All right.
Is this thing considered huge?
It is considered. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. 2, 10,
10 damage.
16. I was adding up as I went. 16. And how would I knock him prone?
You don't need to.
You
All
guys-
right, Birch. How do you kill this thing?
So I've actually been practicing on my time of being strapped to the front of the ship about quick releasing arrows. And so when I actually shot one, I actually shot like 17.
Understandable.
No, it actually just exploded into a bunch of tiny darts and like.
Hawkeyed arrow. The bow flies forth, aiming directly into the eye and toward the center of its head, as several smaller arrows fly forth, wires cutting off certain arms and aspects of it as it begins randomly teleporting all throughout the map. Boom, boom. Alright. As it starts randomly teleporting all throughout the map. Boom, 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 boom. As it freaks out in time. Eventually, it lies in the center, and as it vibrates and shakes, it will, boof, explode outward in a wave of power. Congratulations, you all. You have all defeated a Decadence Beast.
Fuck yeah.
Vix!
Did it drop loot?
It did,
Didn't those
of
things-
sorts.
I call it.
I call it. Oh.
Wait, didn't those things get stronger?
Yeah.
Some of them did. This one was created afterwards.
Hold on.
If it would have, this would have had like double HP.
Oh,
Yes. Alright.
yeah.
Is
Guaranteed.
anyone hurt?
As it falls down, dead, it leaves behind a singular golden necklace.
Can I grab it? I want to look at it.
Lawrence, you go over to grab it. You sense
gonna
immense
walk over by
power coming from this thing.
I'd like to Arcana check it.
Go for it.
I'd like to go over there too.
19.
19. What you hold now is considered a decadent weapon.
Wait, I want to check. I want to search the body.
Alright, you are all
Check the
inspecting the body. Alright, as you inspect the body, it's considered a decadent weapon. This means that this weapon, or item, is only usable by those afflicted with power word decadence.
Is that all? Who is? Oh, so not.
Basically
that's
just
only
Captain.
Captain.
Using
But
this
we don't
item,
know this detective.
using
Well,
this
I
item,
do.
you can exchange one roll every day with a natural 20.
What?
Pretty good.
But you must be afflicted with power word decadence to use it.
Alright, well, until Captain tells.
Well, do you say what it does out loud?
Yes.
Or do we just all know?
I
You
tell
learn
guys.
from your Arcana check.
I tell you guys.
Okay,
Yeah, are we
then I
still
know.
old?
I know that.
You are out of initiative.
No, are we still old?
Oh, yes, that will go away once you take a long rest.
Okay.
Yes, but
Also,
if we're
Captain,
different-
in our conversation, were you like keep this a secret, or is it okay for?
I didn't say anything about that, so.
Oh, okay. So I would let Lawrence know that Captain is afflicted with that.
Can I go over and hand to Captain?
You may.
Here you go, Captain.
What is this?
I explain to him what it does. 'Cause
Decade.
I believe this will
Probably
help
better that we don't play with this kind of stuff.
you. Yes, but it would help you. So here.
I feel like everything here comes with a price.
Well, you are affected by decadence, so this will give you a bit of an advantage against it.
At what cost?
You might
Nothing.
actually hit something.
Is there a cost?
The cost is being afflicted with power word decadence. So as long as you bear that curse, you can use the item.
He'll take it and be like, "Thank you, Lawrence. I will take good care of
does-
this."
Does anyone in the party need healing?
Probably you.
You.
I need to take a short rest if I'm gonna be able to help you all. She's just gonna walk into some random person's house and sit on their bed.
I'm gonna. Can I cure wounds myself?
You may.
I'm just gonna go a long or short rest
Alright,
too.
I mean, we're
I'm
probably
good.
gonna take a short rest.
That's not a
We'd
lot.
best be
I'll
taking
take
a
it.
rest.
8.
Alright. You all take a short rest. And there, we will end the session.
While